Hello, Juno. Hey, how's it going? Alright, we're going to... I'm gonna get set up real quick. Real quick. Dropkick Slurpees. That's a good name. Yeah, today's a more chill stream. It's Sunday. We're just gonna, I don't know. We're just gonna chill. Why not? I've had a long week. I've had a long fucking week. No funny intro today, no whatever. We're just gonna chill out and have fun. Or at least try to have fun. Ow. Gotta have my vitamin D3. How's everybody doing? Hope you're enjoying your vitamins. I'm about to enjoy this. Since we're not rolling an intro today, I might as well just... Ta-da! The show has started! I got rid of the text, and that means the show has started. This is like a vegetable stir fry my mom made. So we're gonna have some. I say we, but I'm gonna have some. You're gonna fucking watch me eat my lunch. Hopefully, we can avoid an incident like last time. Looks good? Thank you. Hey Slitherpunk, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day. It's Sunday. Sunday afternoon, I'm eating lunch, having some coffee. We're just gonna hang out and chill out. Sometimes I feel like a loser because I'm like, man, I'm 28 and I still live with my parents. What the fuck? But then you have moments where it's like, you know, maybe living with my parents still ain't so bad. And one of those moments is whenever I see like sad meals. And people eat some sad fucking meals. You know, I'm not saying like every meal has to be grand, but like, you know, I'm not saying like every meal that you eat has to be like this grand, you know, recipe that you made that takes hours to prepare, but it's like, you know, I think about like Germa's sandwich and radishes. It's like, bro, you know. Germa probably has a 6-figure salary, lives alone, and like, damn, that's what you're eating? You know? So there's a give and take. And I don't hate my parents, so that helps. I know some people who moved out ASAP because they hate their parents. I understand. My parents are pretty nice, all things considered. Germa radishes? Yeah, that's what I think about. He just likes radishes? You can make stuff out of them. Germa eats like that because he's from Boston. He's a white kid from Boston. He's a white guy from Boston. That's why Germa eats like that. Actually, when you look into his history, it makes complete sense. Germa is a white male substitute teacher from Boston. Of course he eats like that, bro. Am I lame for not having like seen much Germa stuff? I don't like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I feel like I'm out of the loop. When everyone was like, when Germa was starting to get popular, I was like going through my what phase was I going through? Germa started getting popular in like the late 2000s, right? Yeah, 2010. Yeah, that's when I was starting to like, I was like, man, that's when I got into Mr. Show. I just watched Mr. Show every day. So maybe that's why Germa's not on my yeah, I'm not super into Germa. What's for lunch? Stir fry. Veggie stir fry. I wish I could say that this was vegetarian or vegan, but it's not. It ain't. Remember that, chat. Remember that. Because we're Chinese. So my mom probably snuck in some like chicken fat or pork fat in here somewhere. That's a big tip. If you go to like dim sum places, like good dim sum places, and you're vegetarian or vegan, be very careful. there is lard hiding in a lot of different foods that they make. I would say if you're vegan, just don't go to dim sum. I'm sorry, but there is just lard in a lot of the foods. And like, I don't even know what does or doesn't have lard in it, you know? It's like, oh.
Millon, Tetrak, Blush.
Lard is everywhere. Behind that street corner, lard.
Yo, thank you, Silver Streaking, for the resub. Thank you for 3 months of support. Yo, 3. Shouts out. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with me and continuing to show your support. I don't like. I don't avoid self-deprecating humor. I'm okay with self-deprecating humor. I will do it, but like, I don't like self-deprecating anything outside of that, you know. But it does feel, but hey, it does. But I don't know how else to word it. I do, thank you for sticking with me and not just being like, man, Baaulp sucks. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Damn. It's mind-blowing that... Uh-oh, I'm gonna do the thing that streamers aren't supposed to do. I'm gonna talk about my view count live. Damn, I'm eating lunch with 57 people right now. Or at least I hope you guys are doing something. And, you know, have a snack at least. There are... Man. So, if Twitch is right, there are 57 people right now watching the stream. So I'm eating lunch with 57 people. Right? You're gonna eat brisket in 20 minutes? Lucky. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. So, okay, it jumped up. It's 65 people now. Point is this. Have you guys ever, like, had, like, a corporate lunch thing? Oh my god. Oh my god. So, when I became self-employed, there were certain things at the end of every month you have to eat, like, oh man, that kind of sucks. So, when I like made the weird difficult choice of being some, you know, I was unemployed. I'm trying to get the order of events right in my head. And yeah, so COVID started. HOVR AI got popular. Like, you know, that put us on the map. But I was unemployed. And everyone was stuck inside because of COVID. So I was like, I guess I should start streaming. And like, you know, at first I wasn't sure, but when I figured out that it was like, you know, streaming was a real enough option for me, I was like, yeah, okay, we're gonna, this is what we're doing, right? This is what we're doing. And when I made the decision to be self-employed, because that's what this is, there were certain things I was like, I'm not ever gonna do this ever again. Number one, any kind of like corporate wear. I had, you know, certain workplaces will have certain rules, and like, right, like I've worked at places where it's like, yeah, you're gonna wear this every day because this is a, you know, this is, I don't know, a law firm, and they expect you to dress a certain way, and it's like, you're not a lawyer. You might not ever see a lawyer the entire day you're there, but they want you to dress like this. So you're gonna dress like this because we are a fancy company where they expect certain people to dress a certain way, and it's like, oh god. And I worked at other places where they would be more lax, but, you know, if I wore a shirt, you know, I would be more, you know, it would be more lax, but if I wore my parody Death Row Records Math is Cool t-shirt, you know, people would be like, what, you know, you can't, you know, people would give me weird looks, because, okay, to be fair, my shirt, yes, my shirt does have a man on an electric chair, you know, but it's like, you know, at the same time, it's like, come on, come on, it's cool, this shit's cool, Death Row Records is cool, you know, so, do you generally have to pay for the clothes at places with super high-strung dress codes? Yeah. What? Yeah, of course you do. It's, you know, they just expect you to dress like that. You know, but anyway, you know, point is, like, you know, I was like, fuck dress codes, fuck suits. Oh my god, I hate suits. I hate suits so much. I hate ties. I own multiple ties. I hate them all. I put them on for skits. That's what I still use them for. Yeah, business wear is bullshit. Yes. It's just old people sticking to an old standard. So I made a point to, like, never have to dress like that. Ever. Right? Ever. You know? You know, I'm just gonna dress how I want, which is, you know, this low V-neck t-shirt, because I don't like... I love low V-neck shirts, not because I'm trying to show off my clavicle, but because, like, I like not having... Like, I'm like a wild animal. Like, don't let anything near my neck, you know? This feels comfortable. You know? I'm like a wild animal, you know? I was like... I used to hate low V-neck shirts, because I was like, man, only douchebags wear them. But then I tried one, I was like, okay, I get it. Not having anything near your neck feels good. It feels comfortable, you know? You know, not having, like, the collar of the shirt super tight. You know, so I said I was going to dress the way I want. And this isn't a rule, you know, because it's not like, it wasn't ever something I imposed on myself or had, like, imposed on, not really, you know, it's not gonna come up being self-employed, but, you know, I was like, It's like no more being forced to eat with people you don't want to eat with. Oh my fucking god. It's the worst. It's the worst. So let me tell you guys something. I am not I grew up poor. Which means I eat like a slob. I just do. I mean, I'm not like, I'm not it's not like a Disney story where, I'm not like a Disney cartoon where it's like, "Oh, look, the poor boy is eating." It's not like the kid from Dick Tracy. I'm not like eating and like noodles are flying everywhere and like mashed potatoes are hitting the ceiling. But it's like, if you tell me to just eat and like I'm not trying to be fancy, like I'm gonna be a slob. I'm gonna be a slob. Cause fuck it, it's food. Isn't this a Third Strike song? Yeah. This is Makoto's stage. This is Makoto's song. But yeah. So here I am. In a dress shirt and a tie. Oh my fucking god. Trying to eat food when you have a tie on fucking blows, dude. So shitty. So shitty. You just have this piece of fabric tied around your neck that dangles all the way down the length of your shirt. And like what people do is they'll like, especially Italians, what they'll do is they'll take their tie and they'll flip it around. That's what I did. Someone was like, "Oh, that's what Italians do." I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do that." But the thing is, like, you still might get your shirt messy, or worst case scenario, your tie flops back down. So, you're trying to like, it's all about appearances. You're trying not to look like a slob, right? And then on top of that, I've eaten with my bosses. I've eaten with people from other companies that you're trying to impress. I've eaten with people who own company. It all sucks. It always fucking sucks, dude. They take a cool, you're like, "Oh, sick. Free food?" No. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. The eating in a corporate setting is just terrible. And that is something I'll never miss. Like, do I expect to like never eat with like people I want to like work with ever again? Of course, but it's gonna be real. That's the difference, right? So, hey, I'm that is something I will not dread, if that makes sense. I one of the worst scenarios was Like, one of the worst scenarios was I was eating, like, I had to go, me and like 4 other people had to go visit another company to talk about things. And they brought in food, and I was like, oh, man, I like. Which, by the way, the food sucked. The food sucked. It was bad. Um, I won't name names, but like, it was the kind of company. It was the kind of place where. It was the kind of place where they tried to impress you by saying like, "Oh, look, we have chefs on the facility that are gonna make the food and deliver it to us." Like, if they didn't order it, the food sucked. Um, you know, I was like, "Cool, you hire these people. They make bad food." Anyway, um, the food sucked, and it's like, like the ball's in their court because we're at their facility, and I'm just trying not to look like an idiot. And now I have to eat in front of these people? Like, god fucking damn. Chefs, aka probably someone who already works there. No, what a lot of tech companies do, like the big tech companies like Google, they'll basically hire employees from the surrounding area. Like the janitors, the chefs don't work for Google. They get hired through staffing agencies. And they just make crap. I don't know. I will not miss any of that. Whether it's your own company, whether you're going to someplace else, like, eating food with like office coworkers just sucks. It just sucks. There's no way to make it good. There's no way to make it good. There's no possible way to ever make that shit good. Because the office setting just sucks. See, people always talk about like breaking bread with your fellow man as like this bonding thing, right? Like you share a meal. You share a meal with your fellow human being. You know, that's supposed to be a bonding experience. You know, and they have taken that and they have twisted it into something that you just absolutely dread. You know, your white boss thinks it's quirky and unique that they're gonna order the driest fucking samosas in the world from this like 3-star Indian place, and you gotta try to not get anything on your shirt, and yeah, it fucking blows. My Indian coworker gave me a bit of his curry one time, and it was very nice. All the other time, the lunch break was absolute hell. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm happy to never have to do that ever again. That is definitely one of the things that if you are gonna like go into a corporate office kind of setting, that is one of the things that to watch out for. It blows. It sucks. I'm trying to think of more scenarios where I'm trying to think of one of the scenarios. Oh my god. So okay. So I worked at a place where okay. Um oh. Anyway. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay. I remember the story now. So there was a place that I worked at where they tried to have like community events. You know, so like every once a week a yoga instructor would come in and you could go take a yoga class, right? Or there were like these little clubs where like, these people would meet up once a week and like they would bake a dessert and they would have a dessert at work. When I first got there, it sounded okay. It sounded not bad. But then they had layoffs. I gotta get a tissue. I gotta blow my nose. They had layoffs, which, cut into the amount of people who were there for those fun activities. And also, people were just generally overworked there. So, it was not a fun place. But I guess the HR person who is in charge of like organizing these events, the HR person who I guess was like in charge of organizing these events, they at one point had a chiropractor give a presentation, and the chiropractor was like, yeah, I'll be coming in once a week for shit. And and they're like, if you show up to the meeting, you get some free pizza. I want free pizza. Right? I'm cheap. I want free pizza. So I go, and I'm having the pizza, which is terrible, by the way. Terrible pizza. Cheese is like bland cheese pizza. And it's like, you could tell that nobody wants to be there. Everyone went for the free pizza because the look on everyone's face was in one ear, out the other. And I'm looking at the presentation that this chiropractor is going, and I had to try really hard not to laugh because one of the things that they said was like, for some reason they brought up the Spanish flu, which is a lot more apt now, I guess, than it was like a few years ago. But they brought up the Spanish flu, the last major pandemic that hit the United States. And they're like, look, if you look at the statistics, fewer people who regularly saw a chiropractor, less of those people died from the Spanish flu. And it's like, bro, I'm, you know, I was like, after I heard that, I was like, come on. Come on. It's like... You know? Like, they were trying to say... Basically, they were trying to say, if you saw a chiropractor, those people were less likely to die from the Spanish flu. So they were like, oh, look, it will help you live longer. And it's like... You know? Just so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Like... I think that was the dumbest let's eat together in the office setting that I've ever been a part of. God. I just really don't like the corporate setting. If I ever have to go back, I'm gonna do my best to like try to find a place that if I ever stop being self-employed, I'm gonna try to go back, and I have to go back to like some office kind of setting. I'm gonna try to look for a place that was like too small to have that shit, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like if your office is only, like if your company is only like, or not your company, if your office is only like 5 people, you know, you can't get away with that stupid shit. Small companies come with their own problems, I guess, but I won't be eating with stupid people doing stupid shit. I don't know. Ideally, I'll never have to do that because I will make it as a Twitch streamer. I'll make it as a Twitch streamer and a content creator, and I'll never have to go back into the office again. I mean, I joke, but that is the dream. I think I can do it. I have this idea that I'm gonna make it because humans like me are doomed for success, if that makes sense. I'm glad you guys think I'm funny. No, legit. Like, okay. Elaborate? I mean, I was going to. I think humans as creatures, what separates us from animals, or one of the things that separates us from the rest of the animals, is our ability to interpret patterns, right? That's one of the things that separates us from the animals. I mean, other animals can do it too, but we're just so much better at it than they are. We're like astronomically better at it than they are, that we can see and look for patterns. But we are so obsessed by that stuff. You know? We're so obsessed by the patterns we think we see that even if the pattern isn't really there, we just go with it. Does that make sense? Or am I not doing a good job of explaining? You know, like humans like this ability for identifying patterns is so hardwired into us that even when the pattern isn't fully there, you'll kind of go out of your way to fill in the gaps and be like, yeah, this works. And when I say that humans are like, when I say that someone like me is doomed to succeed, the reason why I say that is because, like, in the last few decades, or not in the last few decades, it goes further than that. Like, humans have this idea that they are destined to be great. It's not a new idea, right? It is a pretty old one, right? Humans have this idea that, like, you know, people are destined to be great. And in the last few decades, the last few 100 years, there's this idea, right? Like, American exceptionalism is one thing. I mean, those things were originally created, you know, just as a really easy way to stir up, like, nationalism and patriotism and things like that. But you know, so, you know, telling people like, oh, if you're American, you're better than everyone else. You know, that is just a really easy way to stir up, you know, nationalism in your populace. But over time, it's kind of warped into this mentality that you are meant to be great. You know, you can be this or that or whatever it is you want to be. And, you know, I think when I say that, like, people are doomed to succeed, that's what I mean. Like, I think so many people in the West, and it goes further than the West now too. Like, it really, like, it started in the West, but has really, like, crept its way to everywhere. Like you have people in, you know, rural Asia who think like, oh, maybe I can make it on YouTube. You know, like, it just, you know, it like, that's not, like, that was a weird, you know, it's like, what are you talking, like, if you went back 20 years and be like, yeah, rural people in Pakistan are have YouTube accounts and they're trying to get YouTube famous, and it's like, that sounds crazy, you know, but now it's like, yeah, they're actually doing that. They're making, like, reaction videos and stuff. And it's like, you know, I feel like so many people believe in this idea that, like, it happens. It's gonna happen. And I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm doing anything special, but it's like, because I'm putting myself out there, and because it, like, I'm doing what I'm doing, I think a lot of people are gonna succeed, just because, like, it's hard to describe. It's hard to describe. It's like humans have created this, you know, trade winds, and if you open up your sails, you're gonna move. Maybe you'll only move a little, but you're gonna move something. It's weird. It's really weird and hard to describe. I'm not an expert. I'm not eloquent. I'm not eloquent enough to put it. I feel like I'm not eloquent enough to put it in the right words, but it I can feel it. It's real, you know. Part of it is luck, but like charisma is a big booster, I suppose. Yeah, absolutely. But like, yeah, when I say that like someone like me is doomed to succeed to some degree, like that's what I'm talking about. It feels weird. And like it totally doesn't come from a place of like ego either. I'm like, please don't think I'm, I have an ego. I don't. I I you know I don't think I'm special. I don't think that like I'm doing anything that anyone else isn't already doing. I think I'm just doing it. And and like I can kind of see that the world is like, receptive to that, if that makes sense. So it's like, all right, I guess I'll go for it, and it's working. When I quit my last job, like my last job, I was like, I told myself that I was gonna make dope shit and just show it to people, and if that goes somewhere, that goes somewhere, right? And if it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. But I'm gonna try, and I'm still doing that. So clearly it's, something is happening. And I feel like if you get the ball rolling, you're doomed to succeed. I use the word doomed because, it will happen. Whether you want it to or not, if you get the ball rolling. And like, you can kind of like stop yourself. Some people do that. Some people get like one hit and they realize like, oh, internet fame isn't for me, and they like, stop. But, it's almost like an inevitable, like, I see the like, I think me and my friends will get big, and it will only be an inevitability, if that makes sense. Like, again, it doesn't come because, we're like, it doesn't come from a place of like a big ego, but it comes from a place where it's like, like, I don't see anyone else making anything that we make in this kind of space, right? Like, so, or at least not many people. Maybe destined instead of doomed. No, I like using the word doomed because like destined carries this connotation of like, it's like, ooh, it carries this heroic connotation of like, if you reach out and get it, you can grab it. If you reach out and go for it, you can get it. I use doomed because like, I use doomed because like, it might not end up well. and like, we're kind of forced, we're like, because of who we are, because we're kind of artists, we're kind of forced into it, I don't not want to be an artist. You know what I mean? There's kind of this weird feeling of inevitability to it. It's happening. I can't stop it. I mean, I could stop it. I could stop making the videos that I work on. Right? I could just be like, I'm done. I'm not gonna make funny videos for people anymore. But I would be so supremely unhappy that like, I kind of have to keep doing this whether I want to or not. That's what I say about doomed. John Boy said this about football, but in his words, if fate decides you are gonna win, you will be dragged crying and screaming towards the goal. Yeah, exactly. You know? It's weird. It's weird. Well, I hope that the success that the RTVS crew finds is a positive one. I hope so too. I hope so too, right? Like, a lot of people have this idea that, like, success is like a car. That if you get in, right? That if you get in and you put some gas in the tank and you just hit it and you're gonna go, right? You know, rise and grind, you know? Put some oil in the tank, hop in behind the wheel and let's go. You know, rise and grind, you know? You gotta work for that oil, and the oil, you put the oil in the car and you go. But the reality of it is that it's more like trying to, like, the reality is that it's more like sailing a ship. You know, the wind just goes. The wind was not made for you. You know what I mean? The wind wasn't made for you. The wind is just there. It is just a result of the way our planet formed over millions of years. So, you know, if you put in the effort, you can make a raft and put a sail up and you can try to catch that wind. But you might not, because, so many people have talent and work hard, and they don't get anywhere because they're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it's not a nice thought to think about, but it's true. You know? Maybe you live in a place where the wind doesn't blow. What then? Right? And if you are, you kind of just put your sail up and it just goes. And if you're in that wind, if you are going, you don't have control, right? And you have control, but you're really hoping the wind just takes you to a destination and you're just trying to, like, steer the right way, you know? So I hope what me and my friends do does take us to a good place. I hope and I hope that I can shine. I hope I can at least get a chance to put a spotlight on other people who I think also deserve it. That is something that we also try to do when we can. But, that's what I say when I say doomed. You know what I mean? It's like, we found it. We found the wind. We're full sails. Let's go. But are we gonna, let's see where the hell it goes. Let's see where the hell it goes. a lot of people, there's this I forgot whether it was an interview or what, but it was an exchange between David Lynch and Steven Spielberg. Both are very talented filmmakers, right? But they couldn't be further apart in terms of what they make. And I think it was Steven Spielberg. I forgot where it was, but it was Steven Spielberg congratulating David Lynch because David Lynch has just released a new film. And Steven Spielberg says, you know, he's like, oh, I'm sorry that, you know, more people don't like what you make because, you know, Steven Spielberg is Steven Spielberg, you know. He makes the movie equivalent of roller coasters. You know what I mean? Of theme parks. And then you have David Lynch, who probably is like, does the exact opposite. And so David Lynch is like, I'm sorry, you know, or Steven Spielberg is like, I'm sorry that more people don't like your stuff. And David Lynch basically says, you know, I don't remember the exact quotes, but David Lynch basically says like, you know, if you're a real artist, you gotta just do what you do and hope that people like it. And, you know, there is some parallel universe where it's the opposite, where Steven Spielberg is like this no-name weird guy, you know, and David Lynch is the person who made it big. But, you know, you kind of, if you're a real artist, you aren't gonna stop making what you want to make. You're just gonna hope that what you make is liked enough to you know, get there. After I heard that, I liked, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm idolizing David Lynch too much, but after I heard that, I like realized something. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't, you know, with my own like comedy, I shouldn't like bend over for anybody. I should just make the shit I want to make, and hopefully people will think it's funny. You know? I didn't intend for the topic to get so heavy. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're all doomed to succeed. You'll make it. You know? That's why I'm like, that's why when people are like, oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna get through college. I don't know if I'm gonna get a job. Oh, I don't know. I'm so scared of my future. It's like, don't worry. Don't worry. You're doomed. You're doomed to make it. You're gonna make it, you know? we humans have the power to make our dreams real, whether we like it or not. You know what I mean? Doomed to Make It will be the title of a RTVS biography that will explode when you open it. You know who made it, and I'm really happy they made it? Badlands Chugs. I'm so happy Badlands Chugs is like living his best life. I'm convinced that if Badlands Chugs...
Million Tetrac Blush.
Yo! Lori Chloride. Hey, that's a dope username. Lori Chloride, giving out a gift sub. Shouts out. That goes to Trans Macaroni. You know who to thank. Thank you. But yeah, Badlands Chugs. I'm convinced that if Badlands Chugs was born in the past, he would have been like... He would have started like a civilization or a religion or something. He'd be like some kind of world... Like, some kind of shaman. You know. But... You know... but he was born in the present with us, and now he just drinks a lot of... he's just cool. I just had Dave's hot chicken, and my perception of spice tolerance has been humbled. It was good, though. I want to try that so bad. So bad. I've heard about that place, but we don't have those here. That's a West Coast thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look up Dave's hot chicken. Let me Google Dave's hot chicken right now. Because I want some. Oh shit, what? Wait. Locations. Yeah, it's all West Coast. It's West Coast and Texas. Damn. First article I see. Dave's hot chicken to expand to greater Boston area. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. And this article was written in July 2021 too. This article was written in July 2021 of this year. So, guys, I'm gonna get some Dave's hot chicken in my future. We should all get Dave's at the same time. Yeah, let's make it like a let's make it like a thing. Let's make it a thing. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But we should have, you know, I'm gonna write this idea down. I'm gonna write this idea down right now. We should have a stream where all the viewers and an eat along stream where if you can get it, you know, if you can't get it, that's okay. Don't feel left out. But if you can get it, I will also get it, and we'll like all just like we'll all figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna write this idea down. Yeah, I'm writing that idea down. I don't think they'll happen too often, cause I think that the Boneworks OST? No, this is Tekken. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't think they'll happen too often because I want to pick foods that like everybody can afford or get. You're not gonna see Baaulp's caviar, you know, live, you know, go get some caviar and have some while I have caviar. No, it's not gonna be like that. But it's gonna be like some nice meals that I think, you know. Dave's hot chicken? Absolutely. We're gonna get Dave's hot chicken. We're gonna get Dave's hot chicken. That is like, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep an eye out and I'm gonna track the progress of Dave's hot chicken here in Boston. And when they're open, we're gonna all have Dave's hot chicken. You know, I think that's a good idea. Oh shit. Okay, they reached a deal with like some group of... Okay, they're gonna open 10 locations in Boston. What? 10? Like, okay, so apparently it's like these two people that like do franchise agreements, and they're gonna open up 10 of them around Boston. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna make this happen. Yeah. Like I said, I'll keep an eye out. We'll track this, and we'll have a Dave's hot chicken eat-a-thon. Does that sound good? I have to look up if Dave's is coming to Canada. They have locations in Toronto. Like I said, it seems like it's a West Coast thing so far. Dave's hot chicken tracker's on. Alright. I like that idea, Mott. That's a good idea. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. We're gonna take a break because I'm done with my lunch. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee, and I'm gonna use the bathroom and all that jazz, and we'll be right back after this. Yo, Zippy5, you got your second shot today? That's dope. That's good to hear. I'm back, by the way. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. You know what we should, You know what we should do today? We should watch some videos. Would you guys like that? I think it's videos time. So, I guess I should preface this, but the reason why so yesterday I talked about reorganizing, how I reorganized, like, it's off camera, but I swear I reorganized everything. And the reason why I did that is for two reasons. One, I have hardware. I have a capture card and I have a Stream Deck that I have them, but I never like plugged them in because I just didn't have space. I was like, where are these gonna go? So I have the space now, and one of the things that I want to do with my Stream Deck is I want a soundboard. Oh shit. Snoopert Baloney, thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. It is September. So if that if getting discounted subs and gift subs is something that is more likely to make you show support, then go for it. But thank you for the gift subs. Thank you so much. All right. So, the idea is I have a Stream Deck and I want a soundboard, but I also want, like, I mean, it probably is possible. I can't imagine it's not possible. But I want to make I want to be able to push a button and a video plays. Like, it takes up the entire stream. You know what I mean? Like, just the whole thing, just boom. So, we are going to go through some videos, and I want to just see if you guys think they're good enough to be on stream or not, if that makes sense.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. Dunecraft is recalling water balls, skulls, orbs, and flower toys. Now, when this marble-sized toy is ingested, it can grow up to 400 times its size. And you can just see how large it can become. And these do not show up on an X-ray. It's a serious ingestion hazard. An 8-month-old child did swallow water balls and suffered an intestinal obstruction, and this had
shit. That's so bad. What the fuck? That is, like, so bad. That's so bad. The fact that they don't show up on X-rays, that's so fucked up. Oh my god.
Be surgically removed. So take these away from children immediately. Contact Dunecraft, and Dunecraft will send you a free replacement toy.
Wait, they're gonna send you what? You don't even get your money back. They're gonna send you a replacement toy. What does that mean? They're just gonna, you send it back and they just send you more. What does that mean?
These high-powered magnet sets sold under the Dino Cube brand name are being recalled. When
Really?
2 or more magnets are swallowed, they can link together inside a child's intestine and cause intestinal obstructions, blockages, sepsis, and even
God.
death. These particular ones were sold on
God.
Amazon.com, DinoCube.com for about $20 as desk sets and novelty items.
So, okay, I should give some description as to what the fuck I'm doing right now. So the US Consumer Product Safety Commission has a YouTube channel. And they have recently become my favorite, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Because their content is this. They make videos about recalls. They make videos about recalled products and like how to keep your and about like how to keep your children safe, about like what products are safe or not, about what products have been recalled and things like that. And it's like, it is a government agency, but their content is great. It's hilarious to learn about all these fucked up products. If you have a kid, don't let them near anything. Don't let them near anything. That's what I've learned.
If you have these, contact the company Reese Innovations, that's the importer, right away, and they will give you your money back. And finally, Enesco is recalling Shelley's Diner collectibles. Now, the diner's power adapter can overheat, and that can melt the plastic housing, and that is a fire hazard. The power adapter lights the exterior lights of this diner. Shelley's Diner was sold as part of Department 56 Original Snow Village for about $120. So if you have these, there are certain date codes that are involved you will need to check for. But you want to contact Enesco, you can either get a free replacement adapter or you can get a full refund. Check our website, saferproducts.gov, for more information about these and other recalls. And don't forget to download our free Recalls app at recalls.gov.
They have an app. That's right. They have an app.
Smartphone.
If you want recall, if you want to know about every product recall that happens in the United States live as they happen, they have an app. Christmas was very scary that year. Give me a moment to adjust my browser. Quick moment. A quick moment. Alright. You guys want to watch more? I want to watch more. We're gonna watch more. Actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That was my Tumblr feed. You ain't gonna see that. I don't follow anything bad on Tumblr. Don't worry about it. Oh, was there a gif of Amy Winehouse owning a paparazzi? Yeah, there wasn't anything bad on my Tumblr. I don't like the way I use Tumblr. I just follow like funny people. They don't do anything like, I don't follow anything like risque. Some people do that, and I don't know why. Because it's like, what's the point? Anyway, more Recall Roundup.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these products in your home. Highsight is recalling about 1.7 million stainless steel pots and pans due to fire and burn hazards. Now, the thermal wall pans were sold under the Royal Prestige brand name. The cookware can collapse, crimp, or severely deform when it's exposed to heat, and there has been more than 1,000 reports of that happening. If you do have this recalled cookware, you want to contact Highsight, and Highsight will repair your cookware, or if it's been damaged, we'll send you a free replacement. Target is recalling children's 2-piece cotton and fleece pajama sets. Now, they do not meet federal flammability standards, and that is a burn hazard for children. Target's Circo and Exhilaration tags are at the neck of these pajamas. They were sold in infant, toddler, as well as boys and girls sizes, and certain items.
How flammable are those pajamas that they need to be recalled? Like, do they just light up instantly? Like,
numbers are included in this recall. You can find out more about those at Target's website. If you do have one of these recalled sets of pajamas, take them back to Target right away and you will get your money back.
Spontaneous combustion.
Is recalling about 800,000 rock and play infant sleepers due to risk of exposure to mold to the infant that is sleeping in it. Now, if you do have one of these, inspect yours to see if mold has grown between the removable cover, the seat cushion, and the hard plastic frame. If you have mold, you see it in there, contact Fisher-Price, and Fisher-Price will give you cleaning instructions. Fisher-Price will also give you further assistance if you need it. There have been about 600.
Okay, so you don't get a refund. They're just like, yeah, you can clean the mold. You should clean the mold. You don't get your money back. You don't get a better rocker. They just tell you how to clean the mold off.
These recalled products as well as others.
Oh God, that's so fucked. Oh shit.
In this edition of Recall Roundup, Ace Bayou recalls beanbag chairs, Brita recalls kids' water bottles, and Dream on Me recalls high chairs.
Oh, something you're gonna see about these videos, chat. So many products that are for kids are so insanely dangerous. They talk about something for babies and or children in every one of these. Your baby, if you have a baby or a small child, every other product what could kill them. That's what I've learned from watching these videos. Never let your kids near anything.
Ace Bayou is recalling about 2.2 million of these beanbag chairs due to suffocation and choking hazards following the deaths.
Kids are so dumb, and so it's difficult to baby-proof things. It's not a case of making it baby-proof. You'll see. The more you watch these, the more you'll see. Like, a good portion of the danger is to the parents as well. Like, the products are just bad.
Of 2 children. The zippers on the beanbag chairs can be opened, and children can crawl inside, get trapped, and suffocate, or choke on the chair's foam beads. The voluntary standard requires non-refillable beanbag chairs to have closed and permanently disabled zippers. A 13-year-old and a 3-year-old suffocated from lack of air and inhaling the chair's foam beads. Both children were found inside the chairs. Ace Bayou is printed on a tag sewn into the chair's seam. The beanbag chairs were sold before July 2013 for between $30 and $100. Check your beanbag chair for any zippers that can open. Take those that can open away from children immediately and contact Ace Bayou for a free repair kit.
You don't get your money back. They send you a free repair kit.
Is recalling more than 200,000 hard-sided water filter bottles for kids. The lid can break into pieces with sharp points, posing a laceration hazard. Brita has received 35 reports of lids breaking or cracking. No injuries have been reported.
Oh, that's good.
The 4 recalled children's water bottles have popular cartoon characters on the bottle, including Dora the Explorer, Hello Kitty, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were sold from June 2013 through July 2014 for between $13 and $19. Return these recalled water bottles to Brita for a full refund.
Okay, good. Dream
on Me is recalling about 2,800
You get a full
high
refund.
chairs.
All right.
The leg or side opening of the chair can allow a child's body to pass through and become entrapped at the neck or fall from the chair. This is a strangulation and fall hazard to young children. No incidents or injuries have been reported. They were sold online at Walmart.com and Amazon.com from November 2012 through November 2013 for about $60. Consumers should immediately stop
War on
using
babies?
these recalled high
That's
chairs.
what
Contact Dream.
War on babies. Someone in chat said war on babies. That's what it feels like when you watch these videos. You're like, everything hurts kids. Everything. Like, even the things that you don't think should hurt, be able to hurt kids, hurt them.
Dream on Me to receive a free repair kit. Check our website, www.cpsc.gov.
So you can keep the dangerous
for more
chair, but they'll send you a
information about
repair
these
kit.
and other recalls.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Stay tuned for the next edition of Recall Roundup.
The next edition. There's always more. There's always more.
This month on Recall Roundup, IKEA recalls children's bed canopies, Walmart recalls baby dolls, and Playtex recalls infant carriers. IKEA is recalling about 255,000 children's bed canopies. An infant or young child can get entangled at the neck in the canopy's fabric. This poses a strangulation hazard. There have been 9 reports worldwide of children getting entangled in the bed canopies, including one in the United States involving a 7-month-old girl who pulled the canopy's fabric into her crib and wrapped it around her neck several times. They were sold exclusively at IKEA stores nationwide.
Well, that's a long...
1996
That's 8 years!
Through March of 2014 for between $10 and $30. Stop using these bed canopies and return them to IKEA for a full refund.
Okay.
Walmart is recalling about 174,000 My Sweet Love, My Sweet Baby Cuddle Care baby dolls. The circuit board in the chest of the doll can overheat and the circuit...
I don't know why, but that's so funny. That's so funny that this doll can overheat and burn your child. I'm so...
The surface of the doll can get hot. This is a burn hazard. This is a 16-inch doll that comes with a toy medical checkup kit. They were sold exclusively at Walmart for about $20. Walmart has received 12 reports of incidents, including 2 reports of burns or blisters to the thumb. Take these dolls away
why does it
from
get so
kids,
hot?
remove the batteries, and return the doll to any Walmart store for your money
Why does
back.
this doll get so hot? Why does it get so hot? Why does it get that hot?
Playtex
It's a doll. It's a doll. Why does this circuitry get that hot?
is recalling about 305,000 Playtex hip hammock infant carriers. The buckles on the waist and shoulder straps can crack or break, posing a fall hazard to the child.
Okay.
The recall includes these model numbers 05300, 05301,
Are you getting this down, chat? You're getting this down?
05306, 05307, and 05308.
You getting this down, chat?
Playtex has received 87 reports of the buckles cracking or breaking, including 2 reports of injuries. 1 infant required emergency room treatment. Stop using this infant carrier and contact Playtex to return the carrier.
What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get?
For a full refund.
Okay, good.
That is Recall Roundup.
When they don't give you a full refund, it is so shitty. It is so shitty when you don't get a full refund. It's like, and we gave you this busted thing. The worst one was that we'll send you a replacement toy.
Site www.cpsc.gov for more information. See you next month with the latest recall news.
All right.
Check to see if you have any of these recalled products.
Whoa, what
in
the
your
fuck is
home.
that?
Steel is recalling about 2.3 million yard power tools, including this backpack blower. It's a fire and burn hazard. Let me show you exactly
are we gonna
where
get
that
one
hazard
for
is.
where
The
there
fuel
isn't
cap
baby
right
stuff involved?
Here can become distorted and allow fuel to leak. That
Oh,
is
that's
a
actually a
fire
real
and
issue.
burn hazard.
It's
It's
like
not only this
legit-
backpack
that's like
blower
really
that is
bad.
being recalled, but also edgers, trimmers, brush cutters, and others. So you need to check our website, saferproducts.gov, to see if your model is included in the recall. If you are included in that recall, contact a Steel dealer, and Steel will give you a free repair. Walmart is recalling these GE food processors. They are a laceration and a fire hazard, about 255,000 being recalled. The safety interlock system can fail, allowing operation of the food processor without the lid secured on it. The unit can also smoke and catch fire.
Damn, this thing is so fucked up. It is a fire hazard and a laceration hazard.
If you have one of these food processors, stop using it immediately. You can return it for your money back.
Okay.
EK Success Brands is recalling about 75,000 of these.
Okay. There's always, there is never not one where there's stuff involving kids.
American Girl Crafts Pearly Beads and Ribbon Bracelets Kit. The hazard here is the surface coating on these beads contains excessive amounts of lead. Now, this is a product that is intended for children, and lead is toxic to children, so we want to limit the amount of lead that children receive. If you do have this product or your child has put that bracelet together already, take it away from your child immediately. It was sold at stores including Michael's for about $8. You can return it and get a full refund. And finally, Bell Sports is recalling this full face bicycle helmet. This is the Exodus model. It is intended for children. Here is the hazard right here. The chin strap, the plastic pieces that hold this chin strap in place can fail. And when that happens, if the child falls off the bicycle, the helmet can come off and they can suffer a head injury. If you have this helmet, this Exodus Bell helmet, make sure that you stop using it immediately. Take it away from your child, and you can return it to Bell Sports either for a replacement helmet or for a full refund.
Okay.
You can find out more about all of these recalls and others on our website.
Damn, American Girl Doll is still making lead paint with their shit, huh?
This month on Recall Roundup, Kids 2 recalls
it's a
Baby
kids-only
Einstein musical
edition.
motion activity jumpers. Be Amazing Toys and Eco Novelty recall water-absorbing polymer balls and beads.
Again?
And Hatchet Book Group recalls children's books.
What? A book? They're recalling
This
a
month's Recall
book?
Roundup is all about keeping kids safe. Kids 2 is recalling about 400,000 Baby Einstein musical motion activity jumpers. The Sun toy attachment can rebound with force. Kids safe. Kids 2 is recalling about 400,000 Baby Einstein musical motion activity jumpers. The Sun toy attachment can rebound with force.
This product is getting recalled because the Sun toy can smack your kid in the face if your kid is stupid.
And injure an infant, posing an impact hazard. There are about 100 reports of incidents, including 61 injuries.
Oh my god!
This
What? Why is it so strong? Why is it so strong? What? Why is it that strong?
Call involves model number 90564 and certain date codes. They were sold at Target, Toys R Us, and other stores, and online at Amazon.com for about $90. Stop using these activity jumpers and contact Kids 2 for a free replacement toy attachment.
Okay, people are saying that babies are weak. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh my god, you get a free replacement toy. They just replaced the sun. That's great. Okay, you're right that babies are weak, but in theory, it's the baby that pushes the sun back and then it rebounds. So it can only have as much force as the baby is putting into it, right?
We have 2 recalls of water-absorbing polymer
Again?
balls to tell you about. The 2 recalls involve about 26,500 Monster Science growing spider toy sets with spider eggs by Be Amazing Toys, and about 3,500 eco-novelty Cosmo beads, jumbo size. Contact the importer for a full refund. They can easily be mistaken for candy by a child, and when ingested, the polymer ball can expand and cause intestinal obstructions, resulting in severe discomfort, vomiting, dehydration, and this could be life-threatening. Finally, Hatchet Books is recalling about 70,000 children's books. The metal rod holding the small beads can detach and release the beads. That's a choking hazard to kids, and the metal bar can expose a sharp edge, posing a laceration hazard. This recall includes the Count My Kisses 1, 2, 3 and Red, Green, Blue, I Love You books. They were sold at Barnes & Noble and online at Amazon.com and by other booksellers and retailers for about $8.
When they talk about kids products, the names are always so good.
Take these books away from children and return them to where you bought them for a full refund. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out about these and other recalls on our website, saferproducts.gov.
Oh, what? Whatever. Oh, come on, YouTube. Come on. This one does not want to comply. We're going to refresh.
Is recalling about 2... Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check your home to see if you have these recalled products. Graco is recalling about 2 million Metrolite and Quattro Tour strollers. The hazard is right here in this gap between the tray and the seat. An infant can wiggle their way out this gap, but their head can't make it through, so there can be strangulation and entrapment hazard. In fact, 4 infants have strangled in these strollers. If you have this stroller, make sure that you contact Graco and get this. This is the repair kit. You put it into place.
What? That's all you get?
Infant's legs.
I guess that works.
The only thing that fits through that gap. Jack Specific is re-announcing the recall of about 500,000
Oh, like they're re-announcing, like
aromatherapy kits. They're used by kids to make spa treatments. The problem is when you make a spa treatment in one of those jars that has the purple cap, they were originally sold without holes in them, so it's non-vented. The carbon dioxide can build up and it blows those caps off. It's been injuring people.
Hold up. We're going to re-listen to that. What?
Purple cap, 100,000 aromatherapy kits. They're used by kids to make spa treatments. The problem is when you make a spa treatment in one of those jars that has the purple cap, they were originally sold without holes in them, so it's non-vented. The carbon dioxide can build up and it blows those caps off. It's been injuring people. They're re-announcing it because there have been more injuries.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Make sure that you get the new vented caps, the ones that have the holes, and that will eliminate the hazard. Dollar Tree is recalling about 275,000 projector flashlights. They are Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Wolverine. A problem inside the flashlight can cause the batteries to overheat. It's a fire and burn hazard for consumers. Take this away from your child, take the battery out, return it to Dollar Tree, you'll get your money back.
Okay.
Ryobi is recalling about 450,000 cordless drills. This is specifically model HP 1802M.
Thank you, Tunnel
Sold
Man.
from 2001 to 2003.
Thank you, the Tunnel
the problem
Man.
is that it is a fire and burn hazard.
Much appreciated.
This switch here
Thank
can
you for the resub.
overheat. Ryobi is telling consumers, detach that battery pack, contact
Okay.
Ryobi. Ryobi will send you a free replacement drill.
All right.
To find out more about
Wasn't
these
that
and other
bad.
recalls,
Well,
go
I
to
mean,
our
the
website.
kid stuff was bad. The kid stuff was bad. The adults always get it easy. The adults always get it easy. It's like, oh, your drill battery pack, we'll send you a new battery pack and it'll work just fine. The kids get the shit with the kids is so dangerous. It's so fucked up.
.gov. You can also download the government's free recalls app to your Droid phone. And you can always follow us on Twitter.
If you have iOS, get fucked. But if you're on Android, you can get recalled products as soon as you can know about recalled products as soon as they happen.
Twitter and YouTube.
Did we already watch this one? No, we haven't.
Winter weather is here across much of the United States. Check to see if you have any of these cold weather related recall products.
Hey,
in your
winter's
home.
coming.
They were all
Winter's
recalled
coming, folks.
In 2011. Tech for Kids is recalling these snow
Oh,
bikes.
this
So if you're
looks
headed
so
to the
dangerous
slopes, make
already.
Sure that you are not using this one.
This looks so dangerous. What? This is a thing?
Hazard here is that the front ski can crack or break, causing the snow bike to stop suddenly and posing a fall hazard. Now, this recall involves Outer Edge brand Snow MX Ski-Doo bikes and the Snow MX X Game snow bikes. You want to stop using these, return them to the store where you purchased them for a full refund. Another item you might bring with you to the slopes, a ski helmet. Well, these UVEX Fun Ride ski helmets have been recalled by Swicksport USA. The hazard here is that they don't provide sufficient shock absorption. Now, these are adult helmets.
So they're just
the
shitty.
The model involved here is located on a label. Inside, it is S58B or S58C. You want to look for that on that label. If you do have one of these, make sure that you do return it to the store where you purchased it for a full refund or a store credit.
Okay.
Meyer is recalling these touch point oscillating ceramic heaters.
Uh-oh.
Now, there are about 13,000 of them involved in the recall, specifically being recalled model number PTC902, and it's located here on a label under the heater. The hazard is that the oscillating mechanism on the heater can short out, and that poses a fire hazard. There have been 2 reports of incidents involving fires and property damage. Now, they were sold at Meyer stores. They were also sold at flea markets, discount stores, dollar stores, and others. If you have these heaters, stop using them immediately. Return them to Meyer for your money back. And finally, Williams and Sonoma recalled these hot chocolate pots. Now, the handle on these pots can break off, and that is a burn and laceration hazard to consumers. This recall involves the Whirly Whip hot chocolate pot. You want to stop using these hot chocolate pots immediately and return them to any Williams Sonoma for a full refund. Check for more information about any of these recalls on our website, saferproducts.gov.
I could watch these all day. These are so good. These are so good. This is my new favorite kind of content.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. Kittyland is recalling about 12,000 of these Disney's Fairies plastic racing trikes. Now, they're a laceration hazard to a child if the child falls on it. And there has been
what? Why are they so sharp? Why did they make them so sharp?
Incident like that. They sold for about $50 at Target.
Imagine hitting a thing, and imagine a kid being on that and hitting a thing, and like There's just sharp fairy wings right where their face is gonna go.
Between July and December of 2009. If you have one of these, take it away from your child
Oh,
immediately.
man.
Contact Kittyland, and Kittyland will send you a free replacement handlebar.
But you know what? They're just gonna send. You know what that means, chat? That means you have to. That's so shitty. You have to switch out the handlebar yourself. And you know what it is? It probably is just this, but they took out the little things.
Under Armour
That's
is
so
recalling
shitty.
about 500,000 of these chin straps for football helmets. Now, the metal snap that connects the helmet to the chin strap is
Can impale
very
you.
sharp. And
Oh,
when
I
it
was
comes
right.
in contact with another player, it can cause a laceration. There have been 6 reports of injuries that required stitches. Now, they were sold for about $20
God.
at sporting goods stores and Under Armour outlets. If you have one of these, contact Under Armour for a replacement chin strap, and that's free.
Okay.
Family Dollar Stores is
Better
recalling
than the
about
replacement handle.
160,000 of these animal sock top slippers.
Oh, no.
They are a choking hazard to young
What?
children because the eyes can detach and get put in a child's mouth. Now, they were sold at Family Dollar Stores for about $5. If you have these, take them away from your child and return them
I
to
wouldn't even
a
think about
Family
that.
Dollar Store for a full refund. And finally, Michael's Stores is recalling about 28,000 of these
What is that?
Ashland glass vases.
a
They
vase?
are a laceration hazard because they can break or fracture when they're picked up. There have been reports of one person requiring surgery and 2 others requiring stitches. If you have one of these vases, you can return it to.
What? Okay, you have to, okay. Cause, okay. Yeah, okay. So people in chat are saying, no shit, it's glass. No, you need to listen to her wording very carefully. It's not that the vase can break because it's glass. It was made in a way that it can break when you just pick it up. Like, they made it that wrong. Like, just picking it up could cause it to break in your hands. What the fuck?
Michael's for a full refund. That's Recall Roundup. You can go to our website, saferproducts.gov, to find out more about these recalls and others.
How is that possible? How did it survive the truck? I don't
Welcome to
know.
Recall
I have no
Roundup.
idea. Man,
Check to see if you
these
have
videos are
these
getting really
products in
old. The
your
quality's
home.
going down. We need to go
Walmart
back
is
towards
recalling about
the...
2.2 million
What's
of
that?
these electric
We
space
gotta
heaters.
see
Now,
some of
this
the newer
includes
ones.
the Flow Pro, the Aloha Breeze, and the Comfort Essentials. The hazard is that these can overheat. They can smoke, burn,
okay.
melt, cause a fire. There have been reports of incidents and injuries. If you have one of these heaters, stop using it immediately, return it to Walmart, and you will get your money back. Sterno is recalling about 37,500 of these butane stoves. The hazard is the on-off switch here in front
Doesn't
can
work.
fail to completely turn
That's
off when
so
it is in that off
fucked up.
position, and that can cause the butane to leak. They were sold from September 2009 through September of 2010 at sporting goods stores and others for between $20 and $30. If you do have one of these, stop using it. Contact Sterno, and they're going to give you a free replacement stove.
Uh-oh.
Target is recalling
A
about
backpack?
1,500 of these Space Camp combos. The problem is not with these 2 items, it is with the tent. This children's tent,
Oh.
the floor of it failed a flammability test, and this is a fire hazard. You can get a full refund or store credit by taking these items back to Target. Make sure that you take it away from your child immediately. And finally, Meyer Corporation is recalling about 59,000 of these Rachel Ray tea kettles. They are a burn hazard to consumers. The water can bubble over or spurt when it's being poured, and that is a design issue. There are 4 reports of burn injuries. If you have this, stop using it right away. Make sure that you give Meyer Corporation a call, and they will send you a free replacement kettle. You can find out more about these recalls.
That was a short one. Let's go back towards the future. The video quality was starting to get dangerously low.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. Target is recalling more than 148,000 Giada De Laurentiis lasagna pans. Now the pans can break, causing sharp edges,
De
and
Laurentiis.
that is a laceration hazard. The pans are ceramic,
This lady?
cream colored.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back.
Recalled products in your home. Target is recalling more than 148,000 Giada De Laurentiis lasagna pans. Now the pans can break.
Do you see this? Do you see what this woman looks like? That's not photoshopped. She looks like that. This lady, if you don't know, if you guys aren't like 40, or you weren't like ever like a bored teenager during the 2000s, she is like a Food Network personality. She has a Food Network show. You know, she's just kind of like, but yeah, she is so doll-like. Like, this is the key to her success. Her show, like, it isn't like she's the best at cooking. Like, okay, she isn't like the best at cooking, but like her proportions are so weird. She really does look like this. And it like, she makes all the food look good. She kind of has this, her body makes all the food look good. That's the secret to her success.
Causing
she
sharp
says
edges,
creamy
and that
weird.
is a
She does.
Laceration hazard. The
A
pans are
laceration
ceramic,
hazard?
cream colored. They measure 9 by 13, and they were sold individually and part of a set of 6. Giada De Laurentiis for Target is stamped on the bottom. Now there are reports of these pans breaking, either the pans or the handles. If you do have one of these, stop using it immediately and return it to Target for a full refund. Carter's is recalling more than 200,000 of these one-piece infant footies with zippers.
Oh, no.
The problem here is that the zipper pull can detach. That can end up in a child's mouth, and that is a choking hazard. There are 8 different styles involved, including Baby Bagash, Child of Mine, and Just One You. They were sold in sizes 3, 6, and 9 months. Stop using these immediately for your infant, and you can return them to Carter's for your money back. And finally, these LED light bulbs, more than 500,000 of them are being recalled by Lighting Science Group. The bulbs can overheat during use, and that is a fire hazard. There have been 68 incidents of the light bulbs failing, including 8 with visible smoke or fire. They're 120
check my light bulbs for a moment.
Bulbs. They were sold as
these light bulbs look like
689-watt
shit.
bulbs. They're marketed under Definity, EcoSmart, Sylvania, also Westinghouse brand names. There are certain model numbers and date codes involved. You can find that on our website, which is cpsc.gov. You want to stop using these bulbs immediately, contact Lighting Science Group, and you will be sent a free replacement bulb.
All right.
That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more about these recalls and others at our website, www.cpsc.gov.
All right.
This month on Recall Roundup, Office Depot recalls office chairs. Ontel recalls isometric exercise devices. And Dyson recalls bladeless portable electric heaters.
What's the most recent video? You know what's messed up? They stopped making these. I mean, recalls still happen, but they still
1.4 million.
Recalls still happen, but at some point they moved away from this format. That's why all these videos are like 5 years old.
Chairs. The mounting plate weld can break and separate the seat from the base of the chair. And that's a fall hazard for consumers. The chairs have SKU number 105479 on a label under the seats. Office Depot has received about 153 reports of the seat plate weld cracking or breaking, and that includes 25 reports of contusions, abrasions, and reports of injuries to the head, neck, and a fractured back and hip, which required medical attention. They were sold exclusively at Office Depot stores for about $40. Stop using these chairs and return them to any Office Depot store for a $55 store merchandise credit. Ontel Products is recalling about 170,000 of these ISO 7X isometric exercise devices.
That thing
The
already
device has
looks
hard
dangerous.
plastic black handle grips on
What is
each
it?
end and 2
How
black
do you even use
nylon
this?
straps. This recall only involves the isometric exercise devices that have the black handle grips. There have been reports of the
How do you
handles
even use
breaking
this? What do
and
you-
the
how do you-
ejection
what
of
do
the
you do?
internal spring
Oh,
coiling
that's how you
rod,
use it?
including 5 reports of impact injuries that resulted in punctures and
Oh
lacerations.
God.
They sold for about $30. Stop using the recalled ISO 7X isometric exercise devices and contact Ontel for your money back.
Okay, you get your
Dyson
money
is
back.
recalling about 338,000 of these bladeless portable electric heaters. These heaters can develop an electrical short and overheat, and that's a fire hazard. This recall is for all Dyson hot heaters and Dyson hot plus cool heaters having model number AM04 and all Dyson hot plus cool heaters with model number AM05. Dyson is aware of 82 incidents of the recalled heaters short-circuiting and overheating, including 4 reports of heaters with burned or melted internal parts.
Damn.
No injuries or property damage have been reported.
Oh, that's good.
Stop using and unplug the recalled heaters and contact Dyson for a free repair.
Ah.
That is Recall Roundup. Check our website, www.cpsc.gov.
It always
for more
feels so
information.
bad when it's like, yeah, we'll fix it for you. It's like, you'll
This
fix
month
it.
on Recall Roundup.
Oh, she has a guest.
recalls Fitbit Force activity tracking wristbands. Sears and Kmart recall Kenmore oscillating fan heaters.
Who's this guest?
And Baaulp recalls glass coffee presses.
Oh man. Nothing for kids. I guess March of 2014 was a good year for.
Glash.
I'm 12 months old.
Yo, thank you. It's P-Pants. Yo, you got a full year. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the full year of support. Your wing now has wings. I guess March of 2014 was a safe month for kids because there wasn't a new product meant to hurt them.
Check your home to see if you have any of these. Fitbit is recalling about 1 million Fitbit Force wireless activity tracking
Fitbits?
wristbands. They are used as a pedometer, a sleep monitor, and a watch. Users can develop allergic reactions to the stainless steel casing, materials used in the strap, or adhesives used to assemble it. This can result in redness, rashes, or blistering where the skin has been in contact with the tracker. Fitbit has received 9,900 reports of
That's
the
a
wristband
lot.
causing skin irritation and about 250 reports of blistering. Consumers should contact Fitbit for a full refund. Sears and Kmart are recalling about 42,500 Kenmore oscillating fan heaters due to fire and burn hazards. Broken motor mounts can cause the fan heaters to overheat, catch fire, and ignite nearby items. This recall involves model number 127-909-14310. There have been 7 reports of the fan heaters smoking or catching.
Oh shit! It's P-Pants in chat said, I had the allergic reaction. It happened to me. You got the bad Fitbit? That's crazy.
Fire, including 2 reports of injuries. They
You can
sold
get your
for
money
between
back,
$35
FYI.
and $40. Return the recalled fan heaters to any Sears or Kmart for a full refund.
Nice.
Baaulp is recalling about 28,000 rose gold glass coffee presses that were sold exclusively at Starbucks. The glass carafe can fall out of the metal frame and plastic base and break or
What is
shatter.
the other lady there
This poses
for?
laceration and burn
Oh,
hazards to
man.
consumers. Return them to the Starbucks store where you bought them or contact Baaulp directly for a full refund. They sold for about $40.
That's Recall Roundup. Check our website, cpsc.gov and saferproducts.gov for more information on these and other recalls.
Alright. I'm trying to find one from even closer to today's date. Let's just look on their thing. Yeah, their newest videos are not so good. Here, let's take a quick break. Oh, hell yes. Okay. Come on, get to the action.
PLS send me my repacket.
Yo, thank you. Academic for the 400 bits. Thank you for the foods, much appreciated. Oh, there's no sound. I love this, by the way. Yeah, if you're gonna use sparklers, don't use them like this. You know, don't hold it up to your mom's crotch and keep it there. Oh shit, Smooth Willis giving out 15 gift subs. Holy shit, thank you. Did you hear that? Oh god! Damn, Smooth Willis, thank you for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 15 gift subs. Oh, that was an egg! That's what that was. Okay, it was an egg. Oh shit. With Smooth Willis giving out 15 gift subs, we are at a level 5 hype train already. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, everybody. Oh god. Yeah, fireworks. Don't fuck around with fireworks, guys. Fireworks will fuck you up.
Choo-choo.
Some bits for the train. Thank you, Academic. Thank you for the 300 bits. Much appreciated. M1000s. Damn. I love that they just did this in a public park somewhere. Look more carefully. What is this structure? They're in Washington, D.C. This is a government agency. Yeah, they're in D.C. This is the Consumer Product Safety Commission of the United States. Oh! White boy gone? Hold up! Are people making their own? Do people make their own? Thank you, Tunnel Man! Thank you, the Tunnel Man, for the 20 gift subs. Much appreciated. Are people making their own fireworks? I've never heard about that. Who makes their own fireworks? I refuse to believe that people make their own fireworks. That's crazy. Who is using it like this? Who is doing it like this? Oh. I love that this is right in front of Capitol Hill. Like, this is it. That's Congress right there. I love the visual of, like, who is gonna do that? Like, I get it. This is a demonstration. This is a demonstration to show how dangerous fireworks can be. But who's gonna use a bottle rocket like that? A guy in an apartment complex shot a firework from his balcony straight down and exploded on the sidewalk like 50 meters away from me and my dog. That fucking sucks. I'm glad you and your dog are safe, but fuck. That person should be, like, in trouble. Damn. Alright, don't use a bottle rocket on your, like that guy. Bad idea. Let's see. Holiday safety.
Well, let's start with ladders. I'm glad you brought that up. There are more falls putting up and taking down Christmas decorations each year than there should be. So if you're going to use a ladder, you want to make sure you have a steady, stable area. You want to make sure you have somebody with you. Don't do it by yourself. You want to have somebody helps you climb, helps you get down. And I shouldn't have to say this, but you should never be on the top rung. And we were talking a little earlier, you violate that one. You also want to make sure that if you have pets or small children in the house, that they aren't running around underneath the ladder that could cause a problem.
So when you are putting up lights, not being on that top step, which I have done many times, unfortunately, what other tips can you give people about just holiday lights?
Holiday lights. Okay, so holiday lights can be tricky, but the basic ones are these. If you take them out of storage and you look at them and they have frayed wires or they have cracked bulbs or cracked sockets, don't use them. Throw them away. Don't try to tape them up. And when you go to buy your new lights, make sure you look for that label that indicates they've been tested by an independent party.
Stupid.
Can you explain that a little bit? Because I've never...
So every product, consumer product, has regulations that govern them. And
this one seems a little boring. Let's see. Let's see. I've seen these already, but we're gonna show them again. The religious items, tree, menorah, turkey, yeah. Alright, so Thanksgiving, watch out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hanukkah, watch out. Okay, this one's kind of dumb. I hope if you have candles that you're not putting them near your drapes. Surely you know what's up there, right? This is going to burn for many nights.
You guys can end it whenever you're ready.
Alright, here we go. Tree burn. This one is the scariest one. like this one is so intense. That's why I will always advocate for fake trees. Let's see. See, more tree burning. More tree burning stuff. Stuff about hurricane season. Off-roading things. Oh. Man, these all look boring. Oh, yes, this one. Oh god, your brother pulled the TV on his head twice, went on to become an electric engineer. Oh shit. Well. I love fake people getting owned. He wanted to hug the Teletubbies? That's great. The idea of someone... Oh my god! That's so good. The fact that that happened to your brother because they wanted to hug the Teletubbies is so fucking crazy. They wanted to hug the Teletubbies. Not once, twice. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, you can do the thing. Oh, these are the last recall roundups. Oh my gosh. This is the last recall roundup they ever made.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Did you know that Cpsc protects your children with federal flammability requirements for pajamas? If children's pajamas or loungewear fail the standard, your child could be at risk for burn injuries if the pajamas catch fire. How do you make sure your child stays safe? Check for recalls. All of these children's pajamas and loungewear have been recalled because they fail to meet the federal flammability standard. If you have any of these, take them away from your child and contact the firm. Roberta Roller Rabbit recalled about 32,000 children's pajama sets. They are 100% cotton, two-piece pajama sets in toddler sizes 1 through youth size 12 that were intended to be tight-fitting but did not meet the size requirements. Return them to Roberta Roller Rabbit for a free replacement pajama set or your money back. About 19,000 of these youth loungewear pants were recalled by M&M's World stores. They came in 2 M&M prints. They were sold in youth sizes small through extra large. Return them to M&M's World for a full refund. KJ Sportswear California recalled about 9,200 children's Thor pajama sets. They were sold in combination sizes 6 months to youth large. Return them to KJ Sportswear California for a full refund. Smooth Industries recalled about 7,600 children's motocross racing themed pajamas. One-piece pajamas were sold in combination sizes 6 months to 24 months. The two-piece sets were sold in size extra small to youth extra large. Contact Smooth Industries for a credit towards another product. KTM North America recalled about 2,800 children's onesies and two-piece motocross pajamas. They were sold in a variety of children's sizes. Return them to KTM North America for a full
Why are so many
refund.
kids' pajamas like
Luckily,
extreme
no
sports
incidents were
themed?
reported with any of these children's pajamas or loungewear. You can find out more about these recalls and others on our website, cpsc.gov. That is Recall Roundup. Stay tuned for our next update.
Or race
on
card bets?
recalls.
Good point. Good point. Oh, they say stay tuned for the next Recall Roundup. There's no more. Aww. That's sad. I mean, maybe they just don't post them on YouTube anymore. Time to go down memory lane, I guess.
In this edition of Recall Roundup, Graco recalls strollers, McDonald's recalls toy whistles, and Toys R Us recalls kids' sandals. Graco is recalling about 4.7 million strollers. The folding hinge on the sides of the stroller can pinch a child's finger. This is a laceration or amputation.
Oh, God.
hazard. There are 11 reports of finger injuries, including fingertip amputations, partial fingertip amputations, and a finger laceration. This recall includes 11 Graco and Century branded strollers with these model names: Aspen, Breeze, Capri, Cirrus, Glider, Kite, Light Rider, Sierra, Solara, Sterling, and Travel Mate. They are single-occupant strollers with a sliding fold-lock hinge on each side. You can find out which model and serial numbers are included in the recall on our website, cpsc.gov.
That's like so many models.
At Target, Toys R Us, Walmart, and other stores nationwide, and online at Amazon.com, Walmart.com, and other online retailers from August 2000 through November 2014. Contact Graco
14
immediately
years.
for a free repair kit.
You get a free repair kit. Come on.
McDonald's is recalling about 2.3 million Hello Kitty birthday lollipop whistles. Components inside of the whistle can detach. This is a choking and aspiration hazard to young children. The recalled whistles are red and were included in a plastic Hello Kitty figurine holding a pink heart-shaped lollipop. The whistle can be removed and used to make sounds by inhaling or exhaling through the mouthpiece. McDonald's has received 2 reports of children who coughed out pieces of the whistle that they had sucked into.
Oh, I know. And that's so fucked up that that's funny to me. That's so fucked up that that's funny to me. But that's like... That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny that they coughed up bits of the whistle. Oh, man.
Piece. McDonald's has received 2 reports of children who coughed out pieces of the whistle that they had sucked into their mouths, including 1 child who received medical attention. They were distributed exclusively at McDonald's restaurants nationwide from October through the first week of November 2014 with Happy Meal and Mighty Kids meals. Take this whistle away from kids immediately and return it to any McDonald's for a free replacement toy and a yogurt tube or a bag of apple slices.
You don't get a refund for your child potentially being in danger. The most that they can do is give you a new toy to replace your old toy and your choice of yogurt tube or a bag of apple slices. Oh.
Toys R Us is recalling about 19,000 koala children's sandals with butterfly wings. The butterfly wings on the children's sandals can rip and detach, and that is a choking hazard to young children. Sandal colors include white or combination pink, gold, and blue. They were sold in baby sizes 0 to 3 and girls sizes 2 to 10. Toys R Us has received a report from a consumer who found a piece of the shoe's butterfly wings in their child's mouth. No injuries have been reported. They were sold at Toys R Us and Babies R Us stores and on their websites from February through September 2014 for about $13. Consumers should immediately take the recalled sandals away from young children and return the sandals to any Toys R Us or Babies R Us for a full refund. That is Recall Roundup. Check our website, www.cpsc.gov, for more information about these and other recalls.
God. That is so good. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my God.
This month on Recall Roundup, Buckyballs and Bucky Cubes are being recalled, and Star Networks USA is recalling Magna
God,
Cubes.
are these that bad? Are these that bad? They're like recalling all of them.
Since 2009, Cpsc has received numerous incident reports of ingestions involving these high-powered magnets, many of which required surgery. Cpsc staff alleges that these loose, high-powered magnets can pose a deadly risk to young children, tweens, and teens if ingested. These recalls are intended to protect kids from the serious risk of injury that can occur when more than one magnet is ingested. We urge consumers to immediately stop use of all Buckyballs, Bucky Cubes, MagnaCube Spheres, and MagnaCube Cubes. These recalls are about child safety, so check your home for magnets that have become separated from the set. Do you own a set of Buckyballs or Bucky Cubes? If you do, and you want a refund, visit buckyballsrecall.com. This website has an easy-to-use online registration page to file a claim. Consumers may receive a refund up to the purchase price.
See ya, novice. I hope I didn't gross you out too. I hope these didn't gross you out too much.
Consumers who do not have a full set
See ya, novice.
may receive a
Thank you for
partial
hanging out. Thank you for
refund,
tuning
depending on
in.
the number of magnets returned. You have until January 17th, 2015 to submit requests for refunds. There's another important recall of magnet sets that we want to share with you. Star Networks USA is voluntarily recalling all MagnaCube Spheres and Cubes. This recall is intended to protect children and teenagers from the deadly risk of injury that can occur when more than one magnet is ingested. Star Networks sold about 22,000 of these magnets for between $20 and $80 on magnacube.com, amazon.com, and via Groupon. Star has agreed to provide a full refund to consumers who return a full set of the cubes or the spheres. Consumers who return less than a full set shall receive a refund that is prorated based on the percentage of magnets returned. Consumers should contact the firm at magnacube.com to request a refund. That's Recall Roundup. Check our website, cpsc.gov, for more information. See you next month for more Recall news.
All right. Well, that was the scariest one yet. Jeez. God. That was the scariest one yet. Holy shit.
This month on Recall Roundup, Brightex recalls strollers, IKEA recalls children's wall-mounted lamps, and Playtex recalls pacifier holder clips. This month, the spotlight is on recalled products for your baby. Check to see if you have any of these. Britex is recalling more than 200,000 strollers due to a partial fingertip amputation
Oh
hazard.
God, not again.
This recall involves Be Agile Double, and Bob motion strollers. The hinge on the stroller's folding mechanism can partially amputate fingertips, break fingers, or cause severe lacerations, among other injuries, when consumers press the release button while pulling on the release strap. Britex has received 8 incident reports. Incidents include 1 partial fingertip amputation, 1 broken finger, and severe finger lacerations. The recalled strollers were made between March 2011 and June 2013 and have the following model numbers for the Be Agile strollers, the Be Agile Double strollers, and the Bob Motion strollers. The strollers sold for between $250 and $450. Stop using the recalled strollers and contact Britex for a free repair kit.
Oh, it's
IKEA
always a
is recalling
repair
about
kit.
2.9 million children's wall-mounted lamps due to a strangulation hazard. A 16-month-old child died after getting entangled in the lamp's cord. In a separate incident, a 15-month-old child became entangled in the lamp's cord and nearly strangled. Both incidents were in Europe and involved the infant pulling the lamp cord into the crib. There are a variety of designs, including a blue star, yellow moon, pink or white flower, red heart, green bug, blue seashell, and orange seahorse. They were sold exclusively at IKEA from July 1999 through May 2013 for between $10 and $13. Consumers should stop using the recalled lamps and contact IKEA for a free repair kit. Britex is recalling about 1.25 million
Just the repair kit again.
pacifier holder clips. They can crack and a small part can break off, which poses a choking hazard to small children. Playtex has received 99 reports of the holder cracking or breaking. No injuries have been reported.
Okay.
Take these away from infants and contact Playtex to return the pacifier holder clips for a full refund.
Nice. All right.
That's Recall Roundup. Check our websites, cpsc.gov and saferproducts.gov for more information about these and other recalls.
All right, we're going down the rabbit hole. Deeper and deeper. Oh wait, no, this is the one we just watched. Come on.
This month on Recall Roundup, Gree recalls dehumidifiers, Schneider Electric recalls surge protectors, and Frigidaire recalls blenders. Check your home for these recalled household products. Gree is recalling about 2.2 million dehumidifiers. The dehumidifiers can overheat, smoke, and catch fire, posing fire and burn hazards to consumers. The firm has received reports of more than 70 fires and over $2 million in property damage. This involves 12 different brands of dehumidifiers that use.
What I love about these videos is like every once in a while, it like the range is so big, right? Which is like, it's like, okay, no kids have gotten hurt from this yet. They can get hurt, which is why there's a recall, but they haven't gotten hurt yet. So it's like, okay, good. Okay, good. You know, phew, you know, no one's gotten hurt yet, but we're gonna have the recalls now. But then you get stuff like this, which is like, this has caused like $70 million in property damage because these things just keep catching on fire.
See on your screen right now.
Yeah, it's like
there are certain model numbers and date codes included. You can find out more about that on our website, cpsc.gov. Stop using the recalled dehumidifiers, unplug them, and contact Gree for a refund. Schneider Electric is
not a full refund, just a refund.
Recalling about 15 million APC surge protectors. The surge protectors can overheat, smoke, and melt, posing a fire hazard. This recall involves APC 7 and 8 series surge protectors manufactured before 2003. These model and serial numbers are included in the recall. The firm has received 700 reports of the surge protectors overheating and melting, and 55 claims of property damage from smoke and fire, including $916,000 in fire damage to a home and $750,000 in fire damage to a medical facility. Unplug the surge protectors and contact Schneider for a free replacement surge protector. Frigidaire is recalling about 14,000 professional blenders. The blender's shaft assembly can break during use, posing a laceration hazard to consumers. This recall involves model FPJB56B7MS with a serial number between FFP 49-1203-0001 and FFP 49-1237-00974.
Take notes.
They were sold from March 2012 through July 2013 for about $130. Stop using them and contact Frigidaire for a free replacement blender.
Okay.
That's Recall Roundup. Check out our website, Cpsc.
All right. All right, here's the next one.
This month on Recall Roundup, Wilton Industries recalls Chefmate tea kettles, Teavana recalls glass tea tumblers, and Big Lots recalls tabletop torches. Check your kitchen to see if you have these. Wilton Industries is recalling about 716,000 Chefmate 2-quart tea kettles. The steam can travel up the handle or water can spill from the spout, posing a burn hazard. In addition, the leaking steam can cause the kettle to fail, to whistle. If water completely evaporates from the kettle, the aluminum bottom can melt onto the stove.
Oh, that's actually bad.
Hazard.
Like,
they
it
were sold
doesn't
exclusively
whistle?
at Target from January 2006 through May 2013 for about $9. Stop using these tea kettles immediately, and you can return them to any Target store or Wilton for a full refund. Don't use these tea tumblers for your tea. Teavana is recalling about 445,000 of the tea tumblers. They can break or shatter unexpectedly, posing burn and laceration hazards. There are more than 300 reports of the glass breaking or shattering, including 6 reports of lacerations and burns. Certain models are involved. Check our website, saferproducts.gov, to see if yours is included in the recall. Stop using the recall glass tea tumblers immediately and return them to Teavana for a free replacement tea tumbler and a package of tea. Finally, Big Lots is recalling about 30.
Okay, that one seems kind of stupid, but it is kind of nice that they give you a new tea thing and a little package of tea. It is nice that they do that because if you don't know what Teavana is like this really bougie tea place. Their tea's fucking expensive.
30,000 tabletop torches due to fire and burn hazards. Once lit, the table torches can flare up and emit burning lamp oil onto consumers and property. This recall involves large and small tabletop torches with these item numbers: multicolored glass and a wick. They burn liquid citronella fuel. There are 2 reports of serious injuries involving 2nd and 3rd degree burns and 7 minor burns.
This is lamp oil and bombs.
Stop using the torches and return them to Big Lots for your money back. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more about these and other recalls on our website, saferproducts.gov. This month on Recall Roundup,
the setting keeps changing.
Coldcraft recalls Jeep Liberty
no.
strollers. Fred and Friends recalls Buff Baby Rattles. And BB Love recalls baby bath seats. If you have little ones, you're going to want to pay attention to this. Coldcraft is recalling about 96,000 of these Jeep Liberty strollers. The inner tube on the tire of the strollers can rupture, and that causes the wheel rim to fracture and fly off as a projectile.
What?
There's a risk of bodily injury and property damage. In fact, there have been
What?
18 reports of injuries. There are certain model numbers that are involved, so contact Colcraft, find out if yours is included in the recall, and you can get free replacement wheels. Fred and Friends is recalling about 47,500 of these buff baby rattles. The hazard is that the end can detach from these plastic rattles, and the plastic pellets can be released into a child's mouth. There have been 2 reports of rattle caps separating. That is a choking hazard for small children. No injuries have been reported. They sold for between $7 and $10 a piece, so you can return them to Fred and Friends for a full refund. Check your bath seat to see if you have this recalled one by BB Love. There are about 5,600 of these being recalled. The hazard here is that they do not meet the federal standard, including requirements for stability. The bath seats can tip over, posing a risk of drowning to babies. Now, this recall involves all BB Love EZ bath seats. They are designed for children between 5 and 10 months. So if you have this one, stop using it. Contact BB Love for your money back. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more about...
There wasn't even a problem with that last one. It was just made shitty. That's fucking crazy. They just made it bad. All right. Watch this one.
This month on Recall Roundup, Optimus portable electric space heaters, LEM 5-tray food dehydrators, and Reed and Barton Gingham Bunny forks and spoons.
What? Forks and spoons?
You may have packed this away for the summer, so check your closet. It's the Optimus portable electric space heater. The heater's design can fail to prevent ignition of nearby combustible materials, and that is a fire hazard. Optimus is recalling about 355,000 of these portable heaters. There are 2 models being recalled, the H5210 produced in 2011 and the H5211 which was produced in 2012. The model number and the year of production are on the label on the back of the heater. Optimus will
Now
give
on
you a
recall
free
Roundup.
replacement.
8 months of Baaulp.
LEM Products Distribution is recalling...
Thank you, Lesbi Hannes. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 8 months of support. Much appreciated. Shouts out. Thank you.
5-tray food dehydrators. Now, the issue is that the fan can fail, and that causes the food dehydrator to overheat. That's a fire hazard. The recall involves about 14,600 5-tray food dehydrators with model number 1009 on the back. This dehydrator has a digital timer and sold for about $160. There are 2 reports of the fan failure, both resulting in fires in the units. Return the recalled dehydrator to LEM for a free repair. Reed and Barton is
this is the
recalling
weird,
forks
crazy
and
one.
spoons for babies. The pink coloring on the bunny's ears can come off and wind up in a baby's mouth. That's a choking and an ingestion hazard for babies.
What?
They were sold as just the infant feeding spoon, a fork and spoon set, and in a 3-piece set, including the spoon, a bowl, and a bib. Stop using the recalled forks and spoons and contact Reed and Barton for your money back or free replacements. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more about these and other recalls on our website.
Why is it even like that?
Cpsc.gov.
Why is it even like that? Oh, it's like plastic. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like a plastic bit.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. About 300,000 of these Discovery Kids lamps are being recalled by Innovage.
We are.
Now, the placement of the internal wires near the circuit board can cause an electrical short circuiting and sparking, and that is a fire and a burn hazard. This recall involves Discovery Kids animated marine and safari lamps, and there are certain models and batches that are involved in this recall. Contact Innovage. They can tell you if you're included in the recall and give you your money back. Ishtex is recalling these boys and girls pajamas, sets, and gowns. Now, this is the Gabbiano collection. These pajamas fail to meet the federal flammability standard for children's sleepwear, and that poses a risk of burn injury to a child. Take these away from your child immediately if you have them, and you can find the Gabbiano label sewn on to the pajamas, and you want to return these for a full refund, an exchange, or store credit. And finally,
here we go. These are the... Why are strollers and rockers the worst ones?
Calling these
the thing that you're supposed to put your baby
we have
into.
Them turned around is to show you where the hazard is. It is right here. About 450,000 of these being recalled because of these pegs. They're a laceration hazard. Children can fall on or against these pegs and get bruised or suffer a cut. There are a range of model numbers involved in this recall.
That's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's not going to take your finger off.
Peg cover kit. To find out more about any of these recalls and others, go to our website, www.saferproducts.gov.
Just a cut? Yeah, they could get so much worse than just a cut. That was better than I expected. Let's see. Oh, I've seen this one? Okay, I've seen this one, but this one is way worse. Wait, what is this? I want to double check who made this video. Okay. Thank you, U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Alright.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products.
This is one of my favorite YouTube channels, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking.
In your home. Walmart and Toys R Us are recalling these Bonsai inflatable in-ground pool water slides. Now, these slides can deflate and injure the user when they hit the ground. In fact, a 29-year-old mother did come down this slide, hit her neck, and she died. A 24-year-old man has become a quadriplegic as a result of his injuries. Stop using this pool slide immediately, and you can take it back to a Walmart or Toys R Us for your money back. Kennedy International is recalling about 1.6 million of these folding step stools.
That's the worst one I've heard so far.
They can break or collapse
like
unexpectedly while they are in use. They were sold at Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and other retailers nationwide. You can return these to Kennedy International for a full refund. And finally, Colecraft is recalling these Tender Vibes and Light Vibes bassinets. Now, the latches that attach the bassinet to the frame can fail to lock. And here you can see this latch right here. The fix is a strap just like this that you can contact Colecraft and receive free. And you wrap it around each of these latches, and that will hold the bassinet in place so the bassinet does not fall and injure your child. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more information about these recalls and others on our website, saferproducts.gov. And don't forget to download our free app at recalls.gov on your Droid smartphone.
She never says Android. She says Droid. She always says Droid.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Todson is recalling about 40,000 of these Topeak Baby Seat 2 bicycle child carrier seats. A child can place his finger inside the hinge mechanism right here. And when you go to remove the child, pull this bar up and you're taking the child out, his fingers can get caught in that hinge mechanism. That is a laceration hazard and also an amputation hazard. If you have a red locking lever, that's what signifies that you are definitely part of this recall. If you have these bicycle child carriers, make sure you stop using them immediately. Contact Todson, and Todson will send you a free retrofit kit, which is the hinge cover.
Yeah, it does look a little like that.
13,000 girls' jackets are being recalled because they have drawstrings at the waist. That is an entanglement hazard.
What?
These were sold exclusively at Ross stores nationwide for about $20 until about January of 2012. They were sold in sizes 4 to 6X, 7 also to 16, and small, medium, and large. If you have one of these jackets, you can tell because they have a label, Me Jane, or also a...
Me Jane, kids! That's what Tarzan's son says.
Be Hip by Me Jane sewn into the neck. Stop using these immediately. Cut that drawstring and return these to the importer, Louise Paris Limited, for a full refund. And finally, about 48,000 of these Digital Concepts compact travel chargers are being recalled by Saycar International. Now, as you can see, the plastic holding the screws can break, causing these screws to come loose and the casing to separate.
Wow, that's a piece
this
of
can expose
shit.
energized components and can expose consumers to not only electric shock, but an electrocution hazard. If you have these, stop using them immediately. They were sold for about $10 at various retailers, including Radio Shack. You want to contact the company Saycar International and you will receive a free replacement product. That's Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalls.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping us safe. Wait, what is this? Okay, I want you to take note that these were uploaded. This one was uploaded June of 2012. This one was uploaded in March of 2018. Or 2012. So just 3 months earlier.
Honey! Okay. I'm okay.
How come? What is that? What is that? What? But then you have... What is the dip? Did something happen? What is the dip in quality here? Oh, they had like a bunch of these. Same director, probably.
Honey! I'm okay!
Another prank? Yeah, these all seem like pranks.
Young, Tetrac, Glash.
I am wife, I will report the problems chair.
Thank you, Big Pilgrim, for the resub. Thank you for the 10 months of support. Much appreciated.
Honey! I'm okay.
Oh, I saw this one. So this is how they test stuff.
Having a larger facility with more high-tech equipment will help the CPSC be more efficient and productive in testing products that could pose a danger to consumers.
I'd like to welcome you to the Outdoor Power Sports Testing Laboratory. This laboratory is equipped with data acquisition equipment, as well as this tilt table built into the floor where we perform the park and brake test that is part of the standard. As you can see, the vehicle on the left continues to move. The standard says that the vehicle should be able to maintain its position on this slope, facing both downhill, forwards, and backwards for 5 minutes.
That's actually kind of
without
interesting.
failing, and clearly the one on the left does not pass that test.
This is the Cyclic Testing Lab. What we do here is we simulate the lifetime of use for cribs, for example, by running them through our crib shaker test, crib impactor test, side rail impact test, and then our slat test. And combined, these simulate a lifetime of use by a typical child out in the field.
This is to simulate what a child will do out in the field.
This is the durable children's product testing area. We have the toy lab also over here, and what I'm going to be showing you guys today is the walker stair test. And what we're looking for are skid pads on the underside of the baby walker. Right now there's only casters on it. There should be rubber pads here so that when it falls over the stairs, it stops short and doesn't tumble. The velocity of the 8-pound weight falling will create a set speed that we know a child can achieve. So obviously, if it had the skid pads on it, it would have stopped short and it wouldn't have gone over the edge. This is the impact testing area, and what we're looking for here are any small parts or sharp edges that break off during the impacting. Depending on how old the child is, depends on how high we'll drop it from. Pretty simple test, but we're going to take it down so that it breaks one of the laser beams, but not both. That would be too far. That'd be outside the regulations.
This is so high tech.
And again, if we get any small parts or sharp edges out of that, that's a failure.
You are in the bike helmet impact lab, and here we test helmets. This particular test raises up the helmet so that it reaches an impact velocity of approximately
This is cool shit.
And that is roughly comparable to a lot of bicycle helmet impacts and injuries. This is an important test because it ensures that bike helmets comply with the federal regulations. And in this particular example, like I've got in my hand, on the outside, looks very, very similar to anything else that you would see in the marketplace, and yet it broke. So that's why we test.
This is the Cpsc Flammability Laboratory. We have the capability of evaluating mattresses, mattress pads, and children's sleepwear to the federal regulations. In this new lab space, we have a special burn room that is capable of handling larger scale fires. The room is instrumented with a special hood that can measure the heat release from the fire below. This is an example of the children's sleepwear test. The sample is hung in the test cabinet. Small flame is held for 3 seconds to the bottom edge. It's a vertical ignition. Once the specimen is ignited, it's allowed to burn until completion. As you can see from this example, large flames burning vigorously, it would not give a child the opportunity to react very quickly, and therefore this sample fails the test.
We're here in the chemistry lab of the Cpsc, and we test children's products for lead in paint and plastics. We're testing using X-ray fluorescence, and that's something we do with the same instruments at our ports of entry. We also have another special kind of XRF called an HD XRF, which we can use to measure lead in paint down to 0.009%, which is the regulatory limit.
One of the other things we do in the chemistry lab is test for phthalates. We have a brand new instrument called the Direct Analysis in Real-Time Mass Spectrometer. It's a real advantage for testing for phthalates. Traditional testing requires a lot of sample preparation. We have to cut the sample up, dissolve it in some harsh organic solvents. We run instruments, their run times can be anywhere from 20 minutes to a half hour. But this direct analysis instrument allows us to put the sample in without any sample preparation. We can just take a quick glass tube, rub it on top of the sample.
This is real work. This is real, serious work. The funny part is that it's all about like toys and shit.
Get some of the material off and put it into the instrument. Hot gas runs over the sample and brings it into the instrument, and the instrument actually measures the mass of the different molecules that enter. We can look at the printout, get an idea of what molecules are in there, and then we get a quick yes or no answer: are there phthalates?
The CPSC stands for safety, and this state-of-the-art facility is a testament to our renewed commitment in keeping families safe.
Yo! Pizza Suplex Pat. Welcome. We're learning a lot today. We are learning a lot today. Let's learn some more.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. More than 800,000 of these Tassimo coffee makers by Bosch are being recalled due to a burn hazard. The plastic discs or tea discs that hold the coffee or tea can burst and spray hot liquid and coffee grounds and tea leaves onto consumers. In fact, there have been about 37 reports of second-degree burns with these recalled coffee makers. Stop using this immediately. Contact the firm and you will receive a free replacement tea disc holder. Also being recalled, certain Tassimo discs, the espresso discs, more than 2 million of them. And if you have these recalled espresso tea discs, you can contact the firm and get your money back. International Playthings is recalling about 31,000 of these Tumblekin wooden vehicles and play sets. Now the toys can break into small parts with sharp points, and that's a choking and laceration hazard to children. Take these away from your child immediately and contact International Playthings. They will send you
Anonymous for the gift sub. Much appreciated.
And finally, the Container Store is recalling more than 7,000 of these brightly colored power strips. They have undersized wiring, and the wiring and the plastic strip fail to meet requirements for fire resistance. Now, this is a fire hazard for consumers. They were sold at the Container Store nationwide. Now, you can go
the Container
Store for a full refund. And the Container Store will also give you a $15 merchandise card for purchases in their store. That's Recall Roundup. You can find out more about these recalls on our new website, saferproducts.gov.
Yeah, we're going backwards in time.
Don't forget to report any incidents you have with consumer products there as well.
We're going backwards. We're going backwards in their catalog of videos. So yeah, this is when they, I guess, launched their new website.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have any of these recalled products in your home. Our first product is an IKEA high chair. It's the Antelope high chair, and IKEA is recalling about 169,000 of them. Now, they're a fall hazard because this restraint buckle can come open unexpectedly and the child can fall out of the high chair.
They sure can. In fact, IKEA has received 8 reports worldwide of incidents, including 3 reports of children falling from the chair receiving injuries.
They were sold not only in this white color, but also in red and blue. If you do have one of these recalled IKEA high chairs, make sure you contact IKEA and you will get a free replacement seat restraint.
Naturalizers recalling 6,100 pairs of these Dare model women's shoes. The heels can lean from either side, posing a fall hazard when worn.
Now, they were not only sold in this black color, they were
Okay, hold up. If you're gonna recall these high heels because people can fall when wearing them, you're gonna have to recall, like, all high heels. Because, like, do you see, like, there are some that are so bad on that front.
Also sold in gray, scarlet, and nude at naturalizer stores.
They're more
between
about the
July and
heels
November
coming
of
off, I
2011.
guess.
If you do have one of these pairs of
Maybe they're
naturalizer
extra
Dare
wobbly.
model women's shoes, make sure that you return it to the store and you will get your money back.
Big Lots is recalling nearly 44,000 of these 5-light floor lamps. The lamp sockets can become exposed, posing the risk of electric shock.
In addition, the recommended 40-watt bulbs for these lamps can generate excessive heat and they can melt the plastic shades.
Oh, God.
They were sold at Big Lots in 2010 and 2011 for between $30 and $50. If you have one of these lamps, make sure that you take it back to any Big Lots and you will get a full refund. That's Recall Roundup.
If you'd like more information on these recalls or any of our other recalls, be sure to visit our website.
All right. Oh, we watched this one already. Hold up.
See these magnets? They can make holes in your stomach. Seriously, I know, they look a little like jewelry, so you might think it's cool to fake a nose or tongue piercing. But don't try it. Trust me, never put a magnet in your nose or mouth. Don't let your baby sister or brother play with them either. You can easily swallow these magnets by mistake. Then the magnets can connect inside your body, just like on the outside. You could die. If you think you have swallowed a magnet, tell your parents.
Oh, God.
Doctor immediately. Because magnets go in easier than they come out.
Okay. I know this was like a fad. I know those were like a fad, right? I know those like magnet ball things were like a fad for a while, but was it like that bad of a problem? Did people keep swallowing those? Like, how bad did it get that like the CPSC needed to like release videos and stuff about you can't just have one? Oh, I want to know how bad it was. Was it that bad? That's some saw trap shit. That's what people in chat were saying.
Welcome to Recall Roundup. See if you have any of these recalled products in your home. Bob's strollers, about 400,000 of them are being recalled because of a choking hazard. The stroller's canopy has an embroidered backing patch on the Bob logo, and that can come off. That's a choking hazard for a child. The firm has received 6 reports of that backing of.
The baby is gonna, your baby is gonna reach up, rip that off, and swallow it. Holy
the embroidery
shit.
patch being mouthed by children. They were sold between November 1998 and October of 2011. You want to remove the backing of this embroidered patch and you will have eliminated the hazard.
Oh, okay.
Target is recalling about
Just rip it off yourself.
3,400 of these plush frog masks for children. The problem is that there are no ventilation holes, so the child can suffocate. They were sold for about $1 at Target. You can return this mask to Target for a full refund. LifeMark is recalling these baby carriers. The hazard is that there are bolts that are missing, and you can see on this one they are missing.
What? They're just not there? I gotta listen to that again.
Target for a full refund.
They just didn't
LifeMark
finish
is
making
recalling
it?
These baby carriers. The hazard is that there are bolts that are missing, and you can see on this one they are missing, that connect the carrier to the metal stand. If they are missing, this carrier then becomes a fall hazard to the child. If you have one of these carriers, check to see if those bolts are in place. If they are missing, contact the company and you will get a free replacement product. You can find out more about these recalls and other recalls on our website, www.saferproducts.
All right. All right, this one is
Phil and Ted's USA is recalling 54,000 Me Too tabletop clip-on chairs. The Me Too chair is an infant toddler chair with a nylon fabric seat and a metal frame that clamps onto tables using 2 metal vise clamps. The upper part of each clamp rests on the tabletop and has either a rubber pad on its underside or a rubber boot covering the clamp. Missing or worn
when you
clamp
see the
pads
fake
allow
baby,
the chairs
you
to
know
detach
something's gonna go
from
down.
a variety of table surfaces. This poses a fall hazard. Also, when the chair detaches, children's fingers can be caught between the bar and the clamping mechanism. This poses an amputation hazard. Phil and Ted and CPSC have received 19 reports of the chairs falling from different table surfaces, including 5 reports of injuries. 2 reports of injuries involve children's fingers being severely pinched, lacerated, crushed, or amputated. Recalled chairs do not have the black plastic spacers between the crossbar and the clamp. Stop using these chairs immediately and contact the company to receive a free repair kit and revised user instructions.
This one
Customers
was
who
so...
previously received a repair kit from Phil and Ted's with only rubber boots should stop using the chair and get the new repair kit. The old kit provided by the company did not include all the parts necessary to prevent the fall and amputation hazards. CPSC is still interested in receiving incident or injury reports that are directly related to the Phil
you're
and
in
Ted's
trouble.
Me Too clip-on chair. Please tell us about them by visiting saferproducts.gov.
You know you're in trouble. You know you're in trouble when you're not even in a recall roundup. They made a video just for your product. You know you're in trouble. It's going down. They're coming after you.
Check to see if you have any of these recall products in your home. McLaren is re-announcing the recall of about 1 million McLaren strollers sold prior to November 2009. That is when McLaren originally recalled these strollers. The hazard is right here at the hinge mechanism. As this stroller is being unfolded or opened, the fingertip can get amputated or lacerated right here in that hinge as it snaps into place. If you do have one of these strollers, make sure that you contact McLaren and get these free hinge covers. What you're going to do is just put it right in place over that hinge, and it's going to eliminate the hazard for your child. Telstar is recalling more than 300,000 of these energy-saving light bulbs, both the spiral and the U-shape energy-saving light bulbs.
Oh my god, these light bulbs look like shit.
Fire hazard. There have been reports
these look
of
so
2
shitty.
fires with these recalled light bulbs. Now they were sold
These
under
look
the
so
Telstar
bad.
and Electra brand names. If you do have these, you want to make sure that you
Oh
stop
no,
using them.
Zechariah, you
You
have one of
return
these?
light bulbs
Uh-oh.
to the store where you purchased them for a full refund. Pacific International is recalling these tea lights, about 7.5 million of them because of a fire and burn hazard. These candles have clear plastic cups that can melt or ignite.
That's a bad idea.
One report of the plastic cup melting while in use. It was sold under the Chesapeake Bay Candle and Modern Light brand names. Check CPSC's website to see if you have the brands and models that are included in this recall. They were sold for between $1 and $12. Now, if you don't want to use them, take them back to the store where you purchased them for a merchandise card equal to the purchase price.
Oh, come
Green Brands is
on.
recalling about 36,000 of these beaded curtains. The hazard here is entrapment and strangulation.
Oh, no.
The 2 models that are being recalled are the disco ball and the diamond beaded curtains. The hazard here is that if you are running through the curtains or playing with the curtains, you can become entangled. It's also a strangulation hazard. So if you have these, take them down, stop using them immediately, return them to any Justice store. That's where they were sold for a full refund. Check out our new website, saferproducts.gov, to check on any of these recalls and others announced by CPSC. You can also report and search for incidents with consumer products.
All right.
And fall hazard. Welcome to Recall Roundup. Arm's Reach is recalling these bedside sleepers. They're an entrapment, suffocation, and fall hazard.
God.
If these fabric liners are not in place or they're not in place correctly, the baby can get entrapped between the side of the mattress and the side of the bedside sleeper, or the baby can fall and be in the bottom of the bedside sleeper. You don't want that to happen to your child. Make sure you stop using this immediately. Contact Arm's Reach, and Arm's Reach will send you instructions and warning labels. Lasco is recalling these box fans. They are a fire hazard, about 5 million of these being recalled. The hazard is that the motor can overheat, and that's a fire hazard. In fact, there have been several
So many
reports
people
of
have
fires
these.
with
So
these
many people
fans.
have these.
You want to call Lasco, stop using the product immediately. Lasco will send you this free fused plug adapter. Plug your fan into the plug adapter and then plug it into the wall. This will detect whether your fan motor is overheating and shut that unit off. Redken is recalling about 1 million cans of this mousse. It's the Guts Spray Foam Mousse. There are certain lot numbers that are included. You can find them on the bottom of the can, 10-ounce and 2-ounce cans. The hazard here is that the liner inside the can can corrode over time, and these cans then can rupture. Contact Redken. Redken will give you your money back. And finally, Infantino is recalling Troy the Activity Truck. This is a bead run here on the back of the truck. The problem here, though, is that the bead run can break and the beads can come off and they can wind up in your toddler's mouth. So it's a choking hazard. You want to stop using this immediately. Take it away from your child. Contact Infantino, and Infantino will give you a free replacement toy. Check out our website, saferproducts.gov. You can go there to look for these recalls and others announced by Cpsc, and you can also check out incidents that have been reported by others.
All right. There's so many of these, and they're all so good.
To take the baby for a jog. Check to see if you have these recalled products in your home. If you're planning to take the baby for a jog, check your jogging stroller. See if you have one of these 11 models of Bob jogging strollers, both single and double strollers. It's a strangulation hazard, specifically involving this cord that is used to
Why is that cord even there?
cinch the canopy. There has been an incident involving an 11-month-old child who was entangled at the neck, but she was freed by her parent. If you have one of these strollers, simply clip this, remove the drawstring, and you've eliminated the hazard. Another drawstring hazard involving sweatshirts for children, drawstring here at the neck. They're not allowed in children's upper outerwear for size 2T through 12. And so they are being recalled. If you have one of these recalled sweatshirts, you can return it to Sensations. They were sold in North Carolina, Maryland, and Virginia at the shore. You can return it to the company, or you can just simply take that drawstring out to eliminate the hazard. Bravo is recalling pogo sticks, the Monster, the Pop, the Twin, and this is the Rocket pogo stick. The hazard here is at the base. The base can separate, it can break. Also, a pin holding that spring in place can break, and your child can fall. In fact, there have been 9 injuries involving this pogo stick, and they included facial lacerations requiring stitches, chipped teeth, and one child who had a tooth completely knocked out.
Oh, that's brutal.
Take this away from your child immediately, get a full refund. And finally, Sunbeam is recalling Skybar wine openers. These involve an air pump, and they were sold at the QVC shopping channel. The hazard here is that as they're opening the bottles of wine, the bottles break, and that's a laceration hazard to consumers. There have been about 22 reports of injuries to consumers. If you have one of these, contact QVC and get a full refund. You can also go on our new website, www.
That's kind of nuts that it breaks the bottle. It breaks the bottle, like, entirely. This, oh wait. Alright, we're getting to like the ancient recall roundup videos now.
Fisher-Price is recalling more than 10 million children's products. One of the biggest,
10 million?
7 million, involves these trikes and tough trikes. The problem here is the key that protrudes. Kids are falling against them. In fact, there have been 10 injuries reported. 6 had to be medically treated, including things like genital bleeding. Take this away from your child. Get a new key from Fisher-Price. It's flat. It'll eliminate the hazard. These activity centers, nearly 3 million are being recalled. 7 different models. The hazard here is the ball. The valve here can come out. There have been incidents of kids.
They want your kids to die so bad.
Mouths, the valve, and nearly choking. Take that ball away. Get a new one from Fisher-Price. Also, 3 models of these high chairs being recalled. The issue with these high chairs is these pegs on the back. Children can fall against them and get cut. Children have had to have stitches because they have been falling against the pegs and there was one tooth injury. Get the covers that Fisher-Price is making available. The Little People ramp.
No, not the Little People toy car set. No. No, not the Little People toy car set.
Rampway for kids, but the wheels on these cars are coming off of the green and purple ones.
Only the green and purple ones. Those specifically. The other car colors are fine, but green and purple, no good.
So get new cars from Fisher-Price. Check to see if your models are included in this recall.
That's so
At
specific.
Our website, cpsc.gov. Sign up for email alerts about all the recalls that CPSC announces. You can also follow us on Twitter and YouTube.
All right. Are any more recall roundups? Wow, this is the first one. This is the first recall roundup.
I'm Patty Davis with the Consumer Product Safety Commission, and this is Recall Roundup. Check to see if you have these recall products in your home. This is the Zuper Tango Double Stroller. It's a high-end stroller, $400. The hazard is that the latch here, right above the wheels on the frame, can fail, and the stroller can collapse on your child. The fix is really simple. There are these straps here you can get from Land Enterprises, who's doing this recall. You wrap it around that little frame area, put it in place, and you're good to go. You've eliminated the hazard. Fisher-Price is recalling its Little People Play and Go campsite.
The Little People
the figure
again.
Sonia Lee can break, and it's a choking hazard. She bends, she breaks small parts. Fisher-Price will send you a new Sonia Lee. Finally, LG is recalling.
They'll send you a new Sonia Lee.
Dehumidifiers, Gold Star.
Little People are causing big trouble, yeah.
Comfort Air, a few models. You can find out more about which ones on our website, cpsc.gov. But this is a fire hazard. We're re-announcing this. Check in your basement.
Re-announcing it?
This. It's a serious hazard and has already caused some significant fires. You can find out about these and other recalls on our website, cpsc.gov, and while you're there, sign up to receive our recall alerts directly to your email inbox. Follow us on Twitter, and we're also on YouTube. Download our new government recall app onto your Droid phone. Staying on top of recalls is so important. It can literally save you and your family from serious injury and death.
Death. That's crazy. All right, what were they? Oh, wow, this is it? Oh, we hit the bottom. Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna go, what was the site called? It was like saferproducts.gov, right? Saferproducts.gov. Oh, I have script blockers. Oh, damn, it's affecting. Let's look up some new recalls. Did we do that? Let's look up some new recalls, guys. Cpsc.gov. Due to the extraordinary circumstances surrounding COVID-19, some of the remedies identified in recall press releases may not be available. Oh, yeah. Search unsafe products. Here we go. I will search all. Fill out this field. No, I just want, like, all of them. Oh, the past month. Oh, reports. No, I want recalls. And I want... Let's do the past month. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna... Hold on. Let me go ahead and see. Because if this includes, like, pictures, I don't want to see that shit. Okay, no pictures here. Alright, we're good. Let's see here. Report summer... Oh, hold on. Okay. Submitter turned on the quick bake feature on our oven. About 30 seconds later, the glass shattered. Exploded and shattered. Hairspray. Consumer placed a can of aerosol hairspray. The can exploded, huh? Burning TVs. These are all, no, I want, no. I want just the recalls and repairs. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We can do our own recall roundup since they're not making them no more. This is a lock? Let's see, the lock can fail to open, posing an entrapment hazard. And oh, that's actually really bad. So this lock can mess up and never unlock and you're trapped? Tie-dye area rugs recalled due to violation of federal flammability hazard. Oh, these tie-dye rugs are no good. More rugs. These bikes. Why are these bikes getting recalled? Cracks can form at the head tube area of the bicycle where the fork connects to the bicycle and can be used to... Oh. Basically, it can just fall apart. Are you serious? People just can't stop swallowing magnets. People can't stop swallowing magnets. This is crazy. They just can't stop. Hallmark recalls teethers due to choking hazard. Okay. They can break. I want to see some weird stuff. Due to fire hazard, due to fall and crash hazard. Here we go. Here we go. Primark recalls scent stamper pens due to elevated levels of benzyl alcohol, risk of skin irritation. The purple scent stamper pen has elevated levels of benzyl alcohol, posing a risk of skin irritation. All right. Wait. Raven Crossbows announces recall of White Arrow Nox due to injury hazard additional incidents. Nearly 24 serious injuries reported. I don't know how crossbows work, but yeah, this seems pretty dangerous. All right. Wait, is this the razor that I'm thinking of? Okay, it's a different razor. Razor USA recalls GLW battery packs sold with Hovertrax 2.0 self-balancing hoverboards due to fire hazard. Hoverboards catch on fire so often. Hoverboards are so shitty. They must be so shitty. They're too lit? Yeah. They're so... It's the Razor Scooter Company. I forgot that there's another Razor. I'm too much of a gamer. You talk about Razer, I just think about the like the electrical, like the computer hardware company. Uh-oh. This looks like something else, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Ryan and Rose recalls children's eating utensils due to choking hazard. The handle of the cutie spoon. What? Wait, what? Spoon plus shovel in one transitional utensil. The cutie spubble utensil can break off, releasing small parts, posing a choking hazard for young children. Oh damn! This is Canadian, but they're getting brought in across the border. You know, children. Let's see. Oh God. You know, they talk about hurting people, but this one can hurt your pet. PetSmart recalls Top Paw double diner dog bowls due to laceration hazard. The gasket at the bottom of the dog bowls can come off, leaving an unfinished edge, posing a risk of laceration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, this one looks bad. This one looks bad. Step 2 recalls Step Up Sidekick learning towers due to fall hazard. The storage tray with cup holders. Why does it need cup holders? Why does it have cup holders? Can come loose from the tower, posing a fall hazard to the child. Let's see here. Oh, they're just telling you where you can look at the model numbers. Let's look at the last year. Let's see what recalls have been going on the last year. Let's see. I'm not gonna read through all of them, but I'm gonna check out. Oh, this one seems interesting. Organic Aromas recalls wintergreen essential oil due to failure to meet child restraint packaging requirements. Risk of poisoning. Recalled 2 milliliter bottle of organic aromas. Oops. Organic aromas wintergreen pure essential oil as part of the Discovery Collection. Product contains the substance methyl salicylate, which must be in child-resistant packaging as required by the Poison Prevention Packaging Act. The packaging of product is not child-resistant. Risk of poisoning if the contents are swallowed by young children. Uh-oh. Essential oils are bullshit, by the way. Just so you know. But yeah, a lot of essential oils are not good if you swallow them. Which you probably won't, but you know, just saying. Whoa, what? Medic recalls 31 different over-the-counter drugs. Wow. What? Due to failure to meet child restraint packaging requirements. Sold exclusively on Amazon. What? What was the packaging like that it? Oh, so it was just like a box of like individual packages of like medicine, but it's just like in a pouch. Oh, I see. I see. So they could just tear it open. See a mirror. Uh-oh. Monoprice recalls Ethernet cables. These Cat6 Ethernet cables due to fire hazard. The cables do not meet... Oh, okay. It's not that the cables catch on... Okay, the cables don't burst into flames. They just catch on fire too easily. That's weird. Yeah, I saw one the chainsaw laceration hazard. And the vitamin shop, they sell bioactive multivitamins that are not child package resistant. What is this? Oh, the ropes can have like little bits on them that like, oh. Okay. I don't even know what these ropes are for. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that all the dangerous shit is on Amazon now. Someone pointed that out earlier. Yeah, all the dangerous shit is on Amazon now. Hey, here's a brand I recognize. Peloton recalls PR70P bike pedals due to laceration hazard. Watch out. Jack Specific. Oh yeah, this thing looks like a piece of shit. What? It's got one wheel in the back and two wheels on the front. Oh, I guess that's so it's stable. So the kid doesn't actually have to balance. Let's see. The Y handlebar joint on the scooter can break. Ah. I see. Porter World Trade recalls... I just like the name of this one. Recalls Ron John Surf Shop Sippy Cup due to violations of federal lead content and phthalates ban. This is the Ron John Surf Shop Sippy Cup. This thing just got has too much lead in it. That's crazy. Fire hazard. Walker Edison. What's going on here? Recalls. Whoa, this is like furniture. Due to trip over and entrapment hazards. Wow, these things just fall? Like, for whatever reason? Oh, the Yeti. This is a brand I also recognize. Yeti recalls Rambler travel mugs. I said mags. With stronghold lid due to injury or burn hazards. The magnet. Fucking magnets. Fucking magnets. The magnets. The magnet slider on the lid can eject and hot contents can spill out. Okay, that's... let's see. Oh, here we go. Ring. Ring recalls video doorbells. Second gen... What? How many units did this affect? 250,000. That's a lot. The video doorbell's battery can overheat when the incorrect screws are used for installation, posing fire and burn hazards. Remedy? Oh, you don't even get anything. They just send you new instructions. That's kind of nuts. See. More essential oils. They just can't. They just won't use the right bottles for these, will they? Alright, I want to see the weird shit. Oh shit! Puffy recalls Torx ride-on toy UTVs due to injury hazard. The ride-on toy can unexpectedly move when connecting the battery after recharging. What? That's crazy. That's kind of scary. Like, it just goes? Oh my god, these things. These things. Spirit Halloween recalls children's flashlights due to fire and burn hazards. Yeah, I never get these. These things look so shitty. Alright. Are there any more crazy ones? Maybe the world isn't so dangerous after all. Only specific things are dangerous. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Massage guns? Massimo Motorsports recalls percussion massage guns due to fire hazard. Sold exclusively at Costco. The lithium-ion battery system can overheat, posing a fire hazard. Look up Brutus swing sets? Oh no! Leisure Time Products recalls Brutus swing sets due to injury hazard. The attachment that connects the swing hanger to the top tube can fail. Oh, okay, so it just falls apart. Hold up. I'm gonna look up Spirit Halloween. Let's see. Hey, Halloween's coming up fast, so let me do my viewers a favor and you know, see what's going on there. Alright, so don't get those flashlights that I showed you earlier, but also don't get Nickelodeon Paw Patrol Marshall hat with flashlight due to fire burn hazards. So this could also overheat and burst into flames. Skull and look at this image. Skull and crossbones necklaces replaced by Spencer gifts due to risk of lead exposure. Oh, these are not all Spirit of Halloween stores. It's just Halloween stuff. Look up lead? Alright, we're gonna look up lead and then we're gonna be I think we've exhausted this bit of fun that we can have from the US government. This. Oh, there's no picture. Candles with lead core wicks? Oh no! Oh wait, this is old. What? All dates. That's 1776. Why is it so old? Let's look up past 12 months. Blue Star Trading recalls children's fishing toy games due to yeah, these like little shitty kids toys, they always have lead in them. Ten and one incredible inventions with lead. Huh. This is nice to know. Not too many things have had lead in them in the last year. Hold up. Games. Wow, no games have been recalled in the last year? That's good to know. Let's see. Ring toss game. Got lead in it. Sports time recall floor hockey set. Got lead in it. When was this? 2004. Dread Pirate coffee table game had lead in it. Cranium Cadu board games. Well, I actually saw people have this. This had lead in it. Haha. All right. I think we've gotten all the fun that we've had out of this. Did you guys enjoy that? Normally on the Sunday streams where like I just do whatever, you know, I usually like chit chat with my audience and then I go on and I usually go on and I have a what am I trying to say? I go on and then I have I start playing a game, but in this case, I found out about this YouTube channel. I found out about the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission YouTube channel, and I was like, maybe I should show this to people. This channel's kind of crazy. This channel's kind of nuts. We need more random government agency YouTube binges. Yeah, the fucking pivot like stick people video was great. Do you think they like ran out of money? Do you think they like ran out of money? That like that month or something? Like why was it like that? Like why was it like that? Budget cuts are a thing? That's brutal. Got an intern to make it? Maybe. Maybe it was an intern. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I can't guarantee that we'll like have more fun, weird shit like that to watch, but whenever I find it, I'm gonna highlight it, because why not? Why not show it to the world? Hey, while we were watching those videos, I folded 3 more paper cranes. So into the box they go, and we're gonna up the crane count by 3. Getting very close to 500. It's a big milestone. All right, chat. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap up for today. Who's live right now? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, let's go ahead and raid Hot Dad. Hot Dad is a very funny and talented musician. So go ahead and show him some love. I think they're practicing drums for their next album, which is actually really cool. So don't go anywhere. We're going to change the channel for you in just a few moments. Alright, chat. I'm going to be live next week. Yeah, you missed it, Mike. Sorry. Alright, I'm going to be live next week. I don't know when, though. I'm definitely going to figure out either tonight or tomorrow what my stream schedule will look like for the following week. When I know, I'll let you guys know. But until then, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching me eat lunch. Thank you for binging those videos with me. Wherever you are on this big, beautiful earth, stay awesome, stay cool, stay safe. Keep on keeping on. I'll see you next time. Peace.